Dragon's Wake in the tavern, the Golden Goose. This the six of them: Renton, Shizen, Boris, Sigmund, Titus, and Aldrich. They had a bunch of different pasts, and they came together and they became accomplices or allies to do contracts together with their friend Tabletop Joe, who led them into the weird cove off the beach and killed the fishmen, the sharkmen known as the Sahagween. They made some coin. Bit of a side note here. We've been referring to coins as gold this whole time. I'm gonna retcon that, and we're gonna start doing silver. Everything is silver.
Oh.
I think it makes more sense for the setting, for the vision, the tone. I think it sounds cool rolling off the tongue, and I think it makes more sense for the economy, which I am trying to flesh out.
Okay.
So,
Holy shit!
if everyone wouldn't mind with assisting me in the paradigm shift and going to your inventory and switching your coins over to silver.
Should I do this on both of my character sheets? Oh shit! I mean,
Huh?
That's a good one, Tim.
Tim.
Maybe leave that out for now.
I'll edit that one
Anyways,
out.
after Tabletop Joe paid you the silver that you got for the gloves and helping him in general, you guys went back to the inn. Shizen slept outside and was not seen until the following day, as neither was Aldrich, who had food poisoning. But the remaining four went out to fight some orange goblins, finding the remains of a cart that crashed off the side of the road into a ravine on the way to the town of 18 Storms, about a day's journey to the northwest. They found the cart, killed some goblins, and they got back to town richer for it. After that, still the same day, about now, the second day of the campaign, now about, we could say about 4 or 5 in the evening, as they met the Oracle, everyone but Titus, who had some business to attend to. When they met the Oracle, they talked to her about getting readings. She said that it would cost 50 silver for material components, and this was something everyone wanted to get done until she said that she wouldn't be able to give much of a clear reading, as she was dealing with some crazy esoteric shit, specifically a shade that wanted to do something with the spirit of her mother, which she was still in contact with. A whole bunch of shit no one really understands. So she said if everyone was going to help her kill this shade, she'd be happy to give them readings. However, they could only summon the shade into the night, and it was not yet night. So, on their way back to town, the party encountered a halfling on a farm in between the town itself proper and the Oracle's abode in the forest. The halfling was convinced that his chickens were worshipping demons, specifically the demon lord Baal.
What the fuck did you guys do?
The halfling was throwing his chickens into trees, throwing his chickens into the barn, killing them, until he spoke the Dark Lord's name 3 times, and Aldrich, warning his companions not to speak the name of a powerful being, as it grants them the ability to alter the world around the point at which it was spoken. This music's weird for this.
Yeah, it's.
I like it. I like it.
Keep going. Don't stop.
Saying the Dark Lord's
DBZ
name
intro.
3 times, a hawk appearing out of seemingly nowhere struck the halfling in the throat, tearing it out and killing him on the spot. The party then decided to search the halfling's abode, the coop around it, and they were shocked when Vor, rolling a natural 20, found a seemingly corrupted dark egg, purple and leathery, squishy and sticky to the touch. It is not known what lays inside of this egg, or what exactly laid the egg itself.
What?
But the Oracle is convinced that it is proof that someone has been meddling in the physical realm, someone who is a servant of the Demon Lord Baal.
You got a toga
Now,
egg?
They told the Oracle they would destroy the egg, and she told them that by doing this, they would put themselves in good graces with the council, as there would certainly be an official investigation into this. However, when they asked the Oracle about the halfling she was seeing beforehand, a halfling by the name of Carbo, a failed persuasion roll meant that the Oracle was not willing to reveal what the conversation was about. Now, was this simply a conversation among friends, or was this indications of a more deeply insidious plot. Who knows? But anyways, the party decided not to destroy the egg. Now they're taking it with them. They're walking back to town, and not really sure who this Lebo guy was, only knowing that he was a bit of an eccentric fellow, a strange halfling who would be a perfect, so to say, scapegoat for being crazy and worshipping a demon. The party's not so sure if that's really the case. They're off their way to find out more information on this other halfling, Karbo, to see if he can tell them anything else. Anything else anyone wants to add?
That's basically it.
We went and got hot dogs a while back.
Sausages, yeah. Before Aldrich too, which is fucked up because all the rumor has it the doors make the best sausage.
Oh yeah, they do.
Dude, I really don't like the cum goblin meme. Just gotta say that.
What are you talking
I hate it.
What's
It's
the
like
cum
just-
goblin?
Oh, that's why Mind Goblin is so much funnier.
That is funny. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, I could do the Mind Goblin, but the Cum Goblin's kind of... I don't know. I feel...
Anyways, so as long as it's clear that Tim is the new Phelan and Justin is the new Cotman, I like to make this very clear.
It's me, the cum goblin. Can I just full on do the Cotman voice?
You do like a kind of a soft Cotman right now. Your Aldrich voice is actually really nice. It's a really unique dwarf voice. I like it a lot. It's sort of soft and gentle.
Yeah, but you did do the amnesia bit last session.
But
What, amnesia bit?
it's hilarious when Aldrich snaps into it though, and the halflings saying the guy's name.
Where's the episode link for last episode? I need to hear the voice again.
You sound kind of like Barry Lyndon. Have you ever seen that movie?
Fuck, George just told us to watch that movie last night.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
movie.
Who's George?
You would have known if you
It's,
got into the ASAP call last night, Justin. But
Yeah.
you're
I was-
busy
I was
staring
fucking
at
You
asleep.
gotta watch
walls.
that movie, dude. So you guys know how Siddhartha is kind of like a tale about discovering oneself, but like with an Indian sort of like sort
Yeah.
of Buddhist perspective.
I
Barry
was
Lyndon's like
asleep.
that, but with like
an
a fucked
Irish
up
guy.
Irish perspective. Yeah, it's hilarious, but also really fucked up. Anyways.
Oh wait, Barry Lyndon's the Kubrick movie, right?
Yeah, it's really good. Anyways, thank you to our sponsor, Stanley Kubrick.
You rest easy,
And
buddy.
Nesquik. Man,
He's not
when
dead.
when I'm waking up in
He's-
the morning and I gotta get
He
going,
is dead.
nothing
I
like some
can't
chocolate
believe
milk.
that he faked the moon landing.
Yeah.
He just
Died.
had to make that Eyes Wide Shut movie.
Why is your name Cum Goblin? What the fuck?
I know, right? It's so
What are you
weird.
talking about? It's not my name.
Okay.
This is really pretty music.
Thanks. So you guys are walking back?
They're walking through the wooded area, the path that leads from the Oracle's abode in the woods, or Enchanted Grove, past the Halfling's farm to the town. Yeah.
Okay, I'll play bird while you guys are walking back.
You guys see a bird.
You shoot my bird.
What kind of bird is it?
Oh, do
Yeah,
you
roll
need
perception.
the link to the episode though, Justin?
Yeah. If you have it.
I just need more details. Like, what color is the bird? This just doesn't make any sense.
No, it really
Jacob,
doesn't.
Jacob, what color are you?
It's a black raven.
Alright, yeah, so you guys see a black raven.
That's a bad omen. We should destroy the eggs.
You're not touching me, egg woman.
That's not it.
Shizen,
Sorry.
back me
Is
up.
it?
Why won't it? What the fuck? Why can't I search my Facebook chat? If you search episode in the Facebook chat, it's there. I just don't know how to do that.
A chubby
Sorry,
merchant
brother.
approaches all of you, but he just keeps walking past you.
There we go.
And you
wait, how
guys
does he-
miss the confrontation. Nothing happens.
Like when you see someone on the sidewalk, and you all look away.
Fuck.
I pretend to be asleep.
Bird swoops down and lands by you. He cacaws at you again.
Who's getting cacawed at?
Um,
I think
Boar's
all of us,
cat.
really.
Boar's cat mostly.
How big is that cat?
I don't know if it's in my bag, so it's pretty small.
Justin, I'm messaging you the link on Discord. I think Jason was a fluffy cat. If I remember
And-
correctly.
Black and fat.
No,
yeah.
he wasn't the fat one though.
He wasn't the fat one. He, like
Yeah,
there was a
wasn't the
really fat one.
fattest, but he is fat.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Tim, you're looking
That just
jacked,
means
dude.
he's well fed.
Thanks,
Look
bro.
at those arms.
Alright,
Alright.
I think we need an event here. Just-
Alright, I got it.
Well, all right. So I was grabbing a Pepsi. I just got back.
I just wanted to make sure Justin knew his voice too.
Yeah, I'm good. I think this is it.
okay.
So we're on our way back. We just found the egg, and we're going to talk to what's his dick?
You're gonna find out about Carbo. You
Did
don't
we
really
figure
know
out where he lives? No.
Jose.
I mean, if you want to just be asking people, I guess you could maybe try to do that. It would.
Where's
it's also
that-
about if you want to be low key, that wouldn't be. It would kind of be the thing.
The next person we pass on the street, I pin to the ground and yell, "Where's Carbo?"
Where's the halfling?
Alright. So we're walking back into town. Can I get like a layout? What we're looking at here?
The nature trail sort of leads into the sort of like more like some residences, like towns that become or houses that become closer together, and pretty much a half a mile walk down is where it becomes the shopping square, the sort of like more metropolitan area you guys were hanging out at before, where the Golden Goose is.
So, where do you want to start? Where do we find Carbo? Aldrich? Boyle, Sigmund, and any suggestions?
Hmm.
Me personally, I'm set on hatching this egg.
Tabletop Joe,
You wanna hatch the egg? I thought we had talked about maybe selling it.
I never would have agreed to that.
Oh, I like turn around to the 40 feet we walked since we talked about that last session. All right.
You're not getting your damn hands on this egg.
That's fine. I maybe we just want to know more about it. If it's worth something, maybe it's worth more as an egg than it is as whatever will come out of it.
Oh, sure. I know,
Yeah.
like a chicken egg.
Or like an ostrich omelet.
Aye. No one wants to eat a baby ostrich.
Yeah, right. So we want to maybe talk to Tabletop Joe about something like that, but first we wanted to talk to Karbo, right? Figure out what's going on with the Oracle, if there's anything sketch going on with his friend, too.
Don't know a Carbo, lad.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe we should find Titus and see if Shizen's around first, and then
Little
we'll...
fella, aye?
He's done with you guys.
Zen's with us?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
came with you guys to the Oracle. He's
Oh, okay.
with Amaya right now. Yeah.
Really blends in with the trees.
Yes, he's a rather
Right.
small fella. I can see how you can miss him.
Hey, doesn't mean that I'm not here.
Yeah, that's totally my fault, Shizen. Getting days mixed up. So, yeah, maybe take a look around for Titus, talk to Tabletop Joe, and, see how we want to go about this Carbo business.
Karbo. Sure.
So that was kind of me opening up the brainstorming.
all
session.
of the above. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if we're looking for a halfling, I don't know, we could go find someone hitting their head against a tree and just, ask them where some halflings might be. And that's how we track down Carbo, because
I
halflings
don't
are
follow.
stupid.
That
Seems
line
a
of
little
reasoning is a little.
racially motivated.
I need you to be more specific, lad.
But do we have any other better leads?
I feel like we could conjure something better than a head bashing.
All right. So here's what I think we do. We take the egg, we go talk to Tabletop Joe. Maybe he knows something about Carbo or just anyone else that could point us in the right direction. We see if this egg's worth something. We see if maybe we can pawn it off, get some money. If not, we'll keep it. We'll hatch it, like you said, Aldrich.
Aye.
And if both of those things don't seem to be the best idea, then maybe we will destroy it. But we go talk to Tabletop Joe. We look for Titus. He'll probably be back at the inn by then, hopefully. Figure out about the egg. See if he can put us towards Carbo. Try to do that on the down low. Right?
Aye.
Seems like the logical steps, yeah.
All right, then let's head back to the Golden Goose.
All right.
No.
As you guys are walking into the town square, you see none other than Titus about to make his way into the very same inn.
Hey, Titus, what's up, man?
Yo! How have
Where'd
you
run
guys
off
been?
to?
Oh, I was visiting a friend of my dad's. I wanted to show him some of the wine that my family makes. He liked it, but gotta say, he was not the kind of guy I was expecting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so you know the Descendants, right? Did you guys see the Oracle yet?
We actually just came from there. She runs a high market price, kind of out of most of our price range, but she did task us with something. So she might be able to lower the price or something along those lines if we help her out, but we figured we'd come and find you and talk to Tabletop Joe about some things first.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. I guess if you have a power like that, might as well find a way to make money from it.
Right.
So what's the deal with the egg?
Aldrich just carrying it.
Also, you can kind of smell it, by the way, Titus. It has a faint reek of I think like veggies that have been out in the sun for like a few days.
Oh, shit,
It smells like sulfur.
I don't think you should be holding that, man.
Oh, lad.
We're
Hiding now. Don't
we're
hurt.
not. Sorry. Did you want to? I just thought you might not remember what happened like an hour ago, Aldrich.
Why you say that, lad?
So,
Oh my, he doesn't fucking remember.
I mean, I would think that Aldrich could explain it the best. We ran into a strange halfling along the way here, and he was speaking a name that I guess shouldn't be spoken.
Oh, right.
Wait, a halfling?
A halfling speaking the name of some devil god. No good, lad. No good.
What do you mean? Like, did he say it 3 times?
No, you can't say it even once. Not a good idea.
But yes, he
Lad
did
was
say it 3
convinced.
times.
Lad was convinced his chickens were devil worship, which wasn't entirely true, but not entirely wrong.
Oh. Sounds like you guys had quite a day. You want to go get a drink?
Well, yeah, that's why we brought the egg here. We figured Tabletop Joe might be able to tell us something about it. Maybe we can sell it to him. And, well, we also want to look into...
I'm not going to sell it.
We're
we might
definitely
sell it.
not selling it. If we're splitting hairs, I found the egg. I should have final say on what we do.
I think it's foolish to consider.
I think that's fair, but Aldrich has the egg right now, so...
I'm letting him hold it, and he agrees with me. We're not selling.
I think that Aldrich is a mother now.
I think Aldrich should sit on the egg.
I'm not sure. It seems rather delicate.
I think you'll need to give it warmth so it can hatch.
So you guys are gonna sit there and say to me...
The egg is like cold, right? Isn't it like a...
Can you...
like,
what does the egg
damn
look like?
cold
Can you
thing?
describe it to me? Like, what is it like? Just dark and demonic
It's
looking?
really gross.
You're comfortable selling
so-
something that
Purple.
could be dangerous?
Hold on.
Purple, reptile, and evil, and it's cold. That's what I wrote down.
Tim's taking notes. Damn, you guys are kidding.
Let me find you guys more of a visual here. It's you guys know like that Power Rangers movie with the ooze?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. Like it sort of has like that sort of purple, thick, slimy ichor.
Can you say that?
Stop. Alright.
I got D&D chat.
Can I... Like, do
so- Yeah, it's mostly other than that. It's instead of having like a shell like a regular egg, it has a dark brownish purple color, and it's squishy, sort of like a reptile egg, like leathery, where you can sort of poke it in a little bit, and it has a little squishing, schlucking noise. And other than that, it's not cold to the touch, but if you hold it up to your face, it sort of like bites your face as if it was like a cold wind. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm still under the impression we should destroy the egg.
You know, I'm not disagreeing with you, Shizen. This is pretty cryptic, guys.
Oh, sure. That's why we gotta figure out what it is and then maybe hatch it.
All right, let's
I mean,
I like double take a look at him.
I
guess
don't think I quite understand why you're so keen to hatch this thing.
I mean, what if a dragon comes out of it? Wouldn't you rather have a dragon than some other bloke?
This thing was around the guy who was screaming some demon lord's name in the middle of a farm. You think
Oh,
that it's going to
sure,
be anything
sure.
but corrupt?
That kind of sounds
I
like
mean-
the kind of being that would eat the first thing it saw, like its mom.
You know, this
You know, like
sort
a
of
praying
becomes
mantis.
a nature versus nurture kind of thing. Which, you know, I don't think any of us are an authority to speak on that.
I mean, I haven't had a kid, so
no.
you're not wrong.
I mean,
But we do all have parents.
You were neglecting the danger this egg could present should it hatch.
pragmatically speaking, have you ever been afraid of something that's come out of an egg? Once in your life, something big and scary has come out of an egg.
It's gonna be a little thing, and if it's evil,
Matt, did
we just crush it.
Matt, did the
just-
Sahagween come out of eggs? Did the Sahagween come out of eggs?
You've never seen one been born.
All right.
That's fair. I'm just saying. I mean, what if we show this to Tabletop Joe and he says he'll give us 1,000 gold for it, 1,000 silver for it?
10,000 maybe, but 1,000's not that much, lad.
Well, wasn't
Is
the
that
goal
worth
just
the
to get the
1,000
reading?
is not
lives
that
it might
much.
take?
You can't
Gold,
even
gold.
get yourself a house with 1,000 gold. The market's out of whack.
We can get something pretty nice.
Renton is like visibly taken aback by you saying 1,000 silver is not that much.
Aldrich, either way, how much was the Oracle charging you guys?
I don't remember.
500.
500?
500 each?
50 apiece. 50 a person.
50 person. Okay.
Didn't I pay?
5,000.
I don't think that's. I think it was much more.
Yeah, it was.
I
it
have-
would've been-
I just listened to it. It was 50.
Yeah, it would have been about half my money.
I have 22 silver.
Yeah.
I go over to the Golden
Maybe somebody
Goose and
had a bunch.
You definitely gave her some and didn't put it back, because she gave it back to you.
Oh, yeah. You remember?
300.
I mean, it was-
Did you
you paid for
paid
three
for like
people,
all?
so
I
yeah.
paid for like
Paid for
everybody,
all
right?
of us. Yeah, you paid for all of
You-
us.
I think yeah.
And then she
There
gave
were
it back, and I just didn't add it in my sheet, huh?
I hold the
What's
door
it?
open.
I thought it was you paid for yourself and 3 others, and someone paid for themselves. But
I don't think I got my fortune, did I?
yeah, I
No,
don't think
did
everyone
Zen
wanted
pay
one.
for
Like Sig
himself?
didn't really care.
Yeah, I said
Oh, you didn't want one.
I said if we come back, I might, but it didn't seem worth it.
Okay, so add it
Anyway.
would be 200 for gold, Aldrich. Let's just say over.
Well, because yeah, I mean, she didn't read any of ours anyway because of the thing.
Right. Yeah. So you should have 222, I guess, then, Aldrich.
Got it.
It's quite a fucking bit. Dwarves be rich up there.
Yeah.
We shouldn't start drinking yet. We should save it for the contest tonight.
I really want to use the idea of I really want to use the text chat more.
All right.
I
Yeah,
opened the
sweet.
door
Yeah,
for
Titus
everyone.
opens the door.
I'm like shuffling you guys in as you're all like, the egg is stupid and dumb. Hey,
I take a look around.
excuse me, where'd you sleep the other night? I couldn't find you anywhere, and I wanted to meet your pet. I wanted to meet your pal. What the fuck was my voice?
A little bit higher and faster.
Wasn't it like, yeah,
all
let's
you
do
guys,
that."
all you guys are doing like alternate voices right now, and I love it. Except Matt's. Matt's is the same, but everyone else is doing like a second skin. I think it's pretty funny.
Am I doing a second skin? Fuck.
Yours is a little.
Yours is pretty true to character.
Yours is pretty close. Yours is a little more. What's the word? He was. I guess Byron was a little
Sharp?
hazier before.
Oh, okay.
Just slightly though. Aldrich is definitely more gruff. I think it's funny.
You gotta do the slash me, Dan.
Slash me and then don't say your name. It just does it automatically.
Hey, Shizen. Okay.
Yes. Can I help you?
What, where's your companion?
Amaya?
Yeah.
She doesn't need to be in an inn.
Well, where is she? I still haven't met her.
She's right outside. I was riding her this whole time. What do you mean?
Do I see her? Is she there?
I mean, Maya's out front, right?
Yeah. We did just walk into the inn. In fact, you opened the door for us.
Alright, we'll skip that. Doesn't even happen.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look around for Tabletopy Joey.
If you'd like, you could grab a carrot for Amaya.
Okay.
All right, Jim. So you put this glass in this glass, and when you drop it in there like that, you take them both back at once, and you slap it down. It's called a halfling car bomb.
Yep. There we go.
They're
walk
doing
over
halfling
and
car
hear this.
bombs.
What the hell is a car? Hey Joe. Hey Joe.
Oh, this one could probably tell. It's something to do with that. What's up?
Hey, Peter.
Hey Peter. Peter. We
Oh fuck! It's you guys.
yeah, we got a couple questions for you.
He narrows his eyes. Like,
Wait, how menacing are you trying to be here, dude? Excuse my friend's manners. Sorry, we just wanted to chat. You know, it's nothing like that.
What? I scratch my head. I motion to Aldrich. Aldrich.
Anyways, there hasn't been any Sahagween around lately, right? Everything's good, Joe?
Egg. What?
Why should I show him my egg?
Aldrich, we just talked about this.
Fine. Take a look.
SpongeBob
I-
close up of the egg.
The nasty patty.
Joe, what? Do you have any idea what this is?
What? By the gods, that thing's bloody disgusting. Where'd she get it? He's sort of up close, like one of his eyes narrowed and squinting.
Well, we found it.
Right? Where'd you find it?
A chicken laid it.
Yeah, he sniffs it and then quickly recoils. Oh, it's got quite the scent to it. Hey, take a whiff of this, Jim. And like the big rotund guy sort of leans in.
Table bottom Jim.
Cantankerous Jim. He told you he was getting into town today.
Yeah.
This large rotund man. Yeah, you see closer. He has like probably about looks like 4 like large scars like down his cheek onto his neck, and then past his neck like countless smaller scars. Definitely a guy who's gotten fucked up a few times in combat. Even down to his left eye being probably not behind the eye patch. And he pretty much just like takes a sniff of it, recoils slightly less than Joe. Smells like shit.
Yeah. What?
Why you guys
What do you
carrying around
think?
a stinky egg?
What's it to you?
Is there like a lot of people in this bar? Is the bartender standing there?
Bartender. Whenever anyone talks to Joe, you've seen it a couple of times now. He sort of is really good at minding his own business and seeming like he's not paying attention whenever there's sort of like those dealings. Other than the bartender, though, there are a couple people in the corner of the bar who are looking over at you guys. It's a large building, but not large enough to avoid people sort of keeping eyes on you here.
Okay, I kind of bring myself down to a hushed tone and turn my back to the people in the corner and just go, well, the Oracle told us to destroy it, but we figured we might be able to learn something and, you know, find some alternative measures.
Well, I don't right know how to read even, lad. I don't know what you think I'd be able to learn about this thing.
I figured you might know someone who does.
Yeah. Can you point us in the right direction?
Renton, make a persuasion check.
Diplomacy?
Ooh.
Or diplomacy, fuck.
Got him.
15.
Ooh. Sort of moves his head from side to side a few times, nods to himself. Well, I don't, look, only fellow I know who might know a thing or two about this egg's a bit of a hike a ways from here, and, it's a bit of an ordeal, and I'm not gonna be leaving town for quite some bit, and, you don't have a boat, do you?
And I look at the party, actually.
Do I know someone that might have a boat?
Yeah, your family could definitely acquire a boat, but it would take a lot of convincing of your father.
I could probably
It'd be like,
swing us one.
it'd be like asking your rich dad to like invest in a business for
It'd
like
take a couple days to get us one. Is it like safe to say it'd take a couple days?
It's about a week to travel to where you're from.
Look, I think we can figure this egg thing out on our own. I don't think we need to get anyone else involved. You know, we just give it some heat, some warmth, and then it hatches, and then we go from there,
Right, so when...
What do you think is gonna come out of that egg, though? Dwarf fella.
Well, can I make a check based on my knowledge of theology to discern what possibly may emerge from an egg of this form?
It came from a chicken, right? So it can't be a Sahagween. Because that's not where Sahagweens come from.
Make a knowledge religion check, yeah.
And to be clear, we haven't agreed to hatch it.
I scrunch my face up real seriously and focus intently on the egg, racking my brain for any information about eggs that I know.
Ooh. You don't know shit. Sorry. I can't even come up with anything.
Just imagine
No.
looking at it.
It's like you just looking at the egg.
steam
It's not-
starts coming out of his ears.
Aldrich, it's okay. Aldrich, stop! Stop!
You see the veins start to bulge in his forehead.
I go over and start like massaging his shoulder, like it's okay, easy.
Dwarven fool, give it a break.
I don't know, lad. I don't know. Damn it all!
Right. So, anyways, the rest of you got any ideas?
Can I make a check?
I mean, we already kind of did this last session, and I think Titus hasn't, but like, I think most of us were like, we don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, I'll allow Titus to do a knowledge religion check.
All right. Can I see it for a second? Okay.
No, this definitely seems to escape any of the tales of your gods. You haven't heard anything about gods or demons, for that matter, having eggs.
Well, here's my thoughts, okay? If it hatches, one of two things are gonna happen. One, you're gonna get a really cool little beast friend that we don't know what we'll eat. So feeding it is not only gonna be expensive, possibly gonna get us in a lot of trouble.
Oh, but you don't know that, do you?
Two, it's gonna be something that's gonna be a lot bigger than we think, and probably not going to want anything to do with us.
Have you seen the egg, lad? It can't be bigger than the egg.
I don't know, but how long have you had it? A day? Has it been
It
bulging
doesn't
and
grow.
stuff?
It's an egg. It's got a shell around
45 minutes.
Hmm.
it. Eggs can't grow, and nothing can be bigger than the egg. That's just how space works.
It's just got a weird magic feel to it right now. I don't know. I sense something
Oh,
on
that's
about
definitely that's some shit right there. Trust me. I see a lot of stuff. Jim and I both see a lot of stuff, and stuff like that's a bit rare. That's got a dark aura to it.
Right, so that's why we thought,
Is there a
if we were to take it to your friend, how far away do you think he would be?
Oh, but he's really, if you were to leave Dragon's Wake by boat, it'd probably take you about somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks, depending on the winds. But it's only if you got a boat, lad. Other than that, you're shit out of luck.
Well, what about some sort of black market around town? You think someone from there might know?
I think we need to be careful about who we show this egg to.
Yeah, that's why we're showing it to the most trustworthy guy in town.
And he's
Maybe-
even weary of it. So maybe we should destroy it.
Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree, and we should just go find someone who knows a lot about eggs. Maybe another chicken guy.
Does this friend have a name, Tabletop Joe?
Cantankerous Jim. Oh,
Sorry, wait. Whoever was talking about their friend. Does
Tabletop
he have a
Joe's,
name?
it was him. Cantankerous Jim's the fat guy who's not talking as much. My friend's, he's a bit of a foreign fella. His name's Huzma.
Why don't we go find that other halfling we were talking about?
Yeah, do you know of a guy named Karbo in town?
Carbo.
Oh, Carbo.
Carvo?
Carbo. Well, there's a halfling whose name is Carbo who lives around here, I've been told. He's come to the bar quite often. I've shared a few drinks with him.
You know where he lives?
I believe he lives somewhere in the north, but I can't be sure.
How north are we talking, lad?
Oh, in the town itself, you see.
Alright.
Not too far from the Oracle's abode, I would believe.
Well, I reckon we should head north then. Good day, Joe.
But you
Come
guys
on,
coming
lads.
for that drinking contest happening tonight, lads? Because if you haven't noticed, we already got started. So
Yeah, we'll be back.
And don't forget
All
that
right.
gold piece we're wagering. That silver piece. It'll be ours, Joe.
right.
And that's a promise. I've never lost a drinking contest.
Bold statement.
Yeah, but you've only drank with other halflings.
You're in the background. I'm making this point. I'm just like, we'll see you later, Joe. I turn around and start walking out.
All
I've
right.
heard that some
You guys
halflings
leave?
have the propensity for stomachs worth more than the biggest humans.
But they're so small and cute.
Four, please. Sigmund's right there.
We're not dating, you know.
I've seen the way he looks at you in the night sky.
I gotta know, Aldrich, aren't you at all worried about what could come out of this thing? Even if it's just a tiny creature, don't you think it might have any, I don't know,
Are we still talking about halflings and drinking?
no, we're talking about the egg that Aldrich is disturbingly stroking right now.
Yes. Just because it's tiny, it's,
Well, it's-
menacing.
He's just a little guy, you know. You gotta watch out for him.
Are we still talking about halflings?
I mean, look. I can fix him.
It's a him?
Okay. I
can
kind of want
hatch
to
him.
take Shizen to the
What?
side
I-
and whisper something to.
I don't feel that Aldrich should be carrying the egg anymore.
Yes, I
think
want to
someone
say, like,
else
I think
should.
it might be
You-
changing him.
You don't.
Oh. You can use a sense motive check if you'd like to see the
On the egg or on him?
You can sense
What
an
is
enchantment.
this
Sense motive.
What is he
You
building?
guys actually did sense motive a chicken last session. So.
Ashley, change your name. Ooh.
Oh, Ashley, what the
That's a
fuck is up with the goddamn?
Sorry.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What?
Do that again.
Nat
Just double
20.
check.
She says both the egg and him.
You going?
What the fuck? Could you please hit that button one more time just to make sure it's not a glitch?
Just in
Oh
chat,
my
Ashley,
God.
change your name in chat.
She
there's
did,
a little
she did.
drop down. Okay. There you go.
Still a great roll,
Oh my
too.
God, it's still a 7.
Oh
You gotta
my
reward
God.
that.
Yeah. All right. Oh
It's
my
a beholder
God.
egg.
The
It's a
egg
beholder
speaks
egg.
to you. You hear
I
a
did
voice.
find it.
You think it's the egg.
You feel very certain that danger, disaster, a dark spawn of some sort is within this egg, and not only are you certain of that, but you are also relatively certain that Aldrich is a bit too curious as far as this egg. Maybe his curiosity started off genuine, but it's only really intensified since he's been holding it.
Ooh.
Nothing but ruin will come from this egg. Ruin and death.
It's a
I
little
felt
dramatic.
And what do you mean, Vorse?
I sensed it. I feel an evil essence coming from that egg, and it's spreading to Byronton. Or not Byronton, it's spreading to him.
Aldrich.
I just
Wow.
saw the Frank Reynolds gif.
Guys,
Sorry.
I think we should abort the baby.
Oh my god.
We should destroy it. We destroy it now. We don't know when it'll
Frankly,
hatch.
I agree.
Get your
I
hands
think
off of it!
We must destroy the egg immediately.
No!
Aldrich. At the very least, give
Every-
Vor the egg. She did find it.
Everyone on the street just like looks at you guys. They see this dwarf screaming.
Shizen goes to punch Aldrich in
Oh,
the
jeez.
stomach. Just like a real nice gut shot.
Okay,
Wow.
make an attack unarmed, so 1d20 plus your strength mod.
Let's see.
The music
just-
is so
there's a-
dramatic.
Strength mod is 3, so I'll do.
It's also with your BAB, so there's actually a melee thing.
Oh, it's plus 1 then too. So.
Yeah. There's just a melee button in the under your
Oh,
base
really?
attack bonus. Yeah. There's range
nice.
and then there's melee. Yeah.
Actually, can I see that for a second?
Oh, oof.
I didn't mean to hit it twice, yeah.
That's fine.
That's
That
very
one's
fun.
what we gotta take.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you miss. Aldrich seems to dodge out of the way at the last second, and
Boys.
you are left looking like a fool who has been evaded by a dwarf.
The egg's given him powers of swiftness.
You pointy-eared bastard!
All right,
How
let's all
dare you
just
swing at me?
guys. People
Let's
are
at
looking.
least wrap it in a cloth, and
Ah,
it fits in my bag. I won't even touch it. It fits in my bag. I won't destroy it.
You foul things! You will not take this from me!
Can I? Would
Just
you?
listen to yourself? What are you talking about? It's just an egg.
Oh, it's just an egg now, huh? It's not a evil, corrupting, evil egg that'll kill me.
Well, if it was, why are you protecting it so much?
He's got a point. He's got.
Maybe you guys are right. Maybe I'm taking this thing a bit too far.
Just put it down. We can talk about it. We're not going to destroy it right now. But Vor did find it.
Here
Here,
you are,
give it
lass.
to me. Okay,
Take it.
Can I cast a spell on it real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I cast destroy egg
you,
level.
I want to
I
try
hate that spell.
purify food and drink and just see if that does anything, because it just looks like something's wrong about it.
An egg
You know,
is kind
egg
of
is
a food.
food.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless it's fertilized. Wait, that could still be considered food.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting line for us to have to define there is what is food. But
I mean,
I guess
have you
if you
seen
can
Rocky?
digest it, it is food.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Rocky?
I've seen
He's-
George do it, man.
Oh, it does say creatures. No effect on creatures.
So
Creatures
I guess my
like
question
your-
for you, Matt, is it a creature yet in this?
Oh my
state?
god! Yeah.
And yes, you have to determine where it's alive.
Yo, is this about to be D&D Roe v. Wade?
Oh no! Oh my god! No!
This ruling
What,
will
guys?
stand for all of the rest of the universe.
I'll give you 1 minute to think about this.
This is how could I
59,
possibly prepared for this?
58, 57.
Yeah, I'm a DM. I have to read about Roe v. Wade for my session tomorrow.
Anyway, I think
Bye, babe.
That's
Love you.
Okay.
Is he talking
here's
about the
Yeah.
here's what we'll do. We'll have you make a roll here.
Okay.
You're gonna roll unskilled wisdom.
Unskilled wisdom.
Yeah. Do unskilled wisdom.
Is that just a
Pretty
wisdom
general.
throw?
The dog.
Just to symbolize like general
Okay.
willpower and like how attuned you are to your magic here.
Oh, god damn it.
You feel as though your magic does not affect the egg at all, as though the egg sort of seems to emit an aura that was greater or similar to the amount of magic emitted by your spell. Roll a 1d20.
Roll
Just flat.
1d20.
Nice. You so you would not have been aware of this unless you rolled a nat 20. But I will tell you, if you rolled a nat 1, if you sense that if you wouldn't have been careful there, the egg actually might have exhausted you, or rather, casting your spell in that moment would have exhausted you.
So like my hand goes up, and I guess you guys just see me like hold it there for a bit, and then I put it down. I like turn to Eldridge. This can't stay alive. This can't hatch.
No!
That's 3 for destroy. We're almost at a majority.
Shizen
Wait,
takes another swing
just-
at Eldritch.
What? Why?
Again, that's hysterical.
Shizen, you gotta stop. I like put my foot out to trip him.
What? I didn't even do anything that time.
No, I'm trying to get the egg from you.
I don't have.
He gave me the
It's been
egg.
handed
Oh,
over.
you already did
Yeah,
that?
he gave
Alright,
the egg.
well, I'm just trying to hit him for fuck's sake.
Shizen, as you step
Redeem
forward,
yourself.
Shizen, you are shoved aside by one of what looks to be 4 men who are wearing relatively heavy armor. Usually the heaviest armor you'll see is a breastplate, just pure iron metal, like slung with a leather strap over whatever they choose to wear underneath. 4 men, who 3 of them are wearing these breastplates and have large swords in their back, are walking towards the Golden Goose. One of them sort of like, as you move to walk over, he sort of shoves you out of the way with a scoff, and then they continue to walk into the inn. They seem determined and like almost as if they're ready for combat.
Oh, that was weird.
Who were those guys?
Fucking hell.
Know them?
They look ready for a fight.
I would say that. Yeah.
But, all right.
Maybe they're after Tabletop Joe.
If I'd be
He
willing
does
to
seem like
bet,
a shady character.
So
has something to do with all
Vor,
the descendants being around this week.
Vor, Titus, Shizen, you want to destroy the egg. Is that right?
Unequivocally.
Correct.
The vibe I
Nice.
got when I was trying to heal it was that not only am I not strong enough, but if I would have tried, that thing would have just drained me and dropped me to the floor. I don't think we're well equipped enough to handle whatever it is yet.
That's why we should sell it.
No, that makes absolutely no sense.
How?
No, I think it makes perfect sense. Not only do we not have to deal with it, we get money to do so.
Exactly.
It seems kind of win-win.
You're inviting that evil into the world by selling it.
I agree with the last.
The evil's
This egg-
already in the world.
It's not if we destroy the egg.
But
I don't see how that's our
destroy it.
responsibility. I
I
want to
We
sell the
have
egg to make
egg.
money.
It's our
We found it.
responsibility to destroy it.
The invisible hand of the free market will destroy the egg for us.
I just think that's irresponsible.
I
You
think it's a
know what
wasted
you would be
opportunity.
doing.
What if, hypothetically, we sold the egg and then found a way to destroy it at the same time? Hear me
We
out.
find a seller that wants an omelet. I don't know
Well,
what you're
I think before we
suggesting.
get through any of that, we have to find someone to buy it first. If we can't do that within a normal time span, then and we're considerably worried about whatever's going to come out of this egg, then we'll destroy it. But for now, I mean, I don't see why we should jump to any conclusions.
I mean, we did just kind of conclude that there's no way for us to destroy it safely anyway right now.
None of us have tried stepping on it.
He just said it would drain him.
Well, that was
Using
with
magic
magic.
on it.
Yeah, I just have a feeling stepping on it.
I have a feeling
it might
stepping
be
on it might
better.
do the same
I think
thing.
it's
I think
fine
the-
Carbo.
Throw
The
the egg on the
Oracle-
ground really hard.
The Oracle had said something about taking it away from the city to destroy it, I think.
That would make
So
sense.
something might happen even if we try to destroy it, which again is why we should get it off our own hands, give it to someone else.
I get the vibe if we try to destroy it right here, there's gonna be some sort of big blast. What? I mean, look at that thing. We squish it, it's definitely gonna explode. You want that stuff all over your new armor, huh? I don't.
I've never heard of eggs exploding, but
Look at it. The egg's like.
We're wasting time arguing about what we should do. What we need to do is find Carbo. He might have about the egg.
Why don't we go find
Okay.
the halfling?
As
Depending
long
on
as
what he says, we'll destroy the egg if it's bad. I think it probably is based on all the convincing you've done.
Are you starting to feel a little better?
I think.
okay.
On one condition. I need to be the one to destroy it.
Back up. Even if this thing is evil, why do we need to destroy it when we can make money off of it?
Because
I don't feel comfortable causing many future potential deaths that this thing might cause.
Aye, exactly. We
Yeah, I mean,
have knowledge of the evil in the world, and
That
you're not taking
blood-
out, then we are to blame as much as the one who created it.
I'm also
On your
starting to
hands.
think, like, who wants some big, ugly, stinking, evil egg anyway?
Or what's gonna come out of it?
Renton, what exactly were the orders that the Oracle gave you when you guys showed it to her?
She said that if we destroyed it, the council would favor us, and that we should try to destroy it as soon as possible, but not really around anyone else in the city. But she had some weird things to say about the halfling she had a meeting with earlier, which is why we want to go talk to Karbo, see if there's something deeper to this, if she has some alternative reason for destroying this egg.
Yeah, it does sound pretty sketch. He said
But,
what?
I mean, if we can play all sides, right? We sell the egg, we tell the Oracle we destroyed it, we make money, the egg's off our hands, and we get favor with the council.
What if she asks a proof of destruction?
We can show her any old piece of a purple egg. How would she know?
Haven't seen
She's
many
an
purple
oracle.
eggs.
I think she would know. I think she would see right through that.
I'm not so sure her powers are all-seeing.
Or egg-related? Anyway,
She would sense that the evil essence isn't there.
How are you so sure?
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if anyone wants to buy the fucking egg.
Eggs. We're not talking about selling. We're not selling.
He was just
period.
talking about it. So
I
He
was talking
can
about
talk to a wall
He can-
all he wants. We're not
I think-
doing it.
I think he
Why?
can ask. I think he can ask Ave. I don't think anyone wants the fucking egg. So let him ask if people want to buy it, and everyone will say no. Doesn't matter, yeah.
I
Just
think
say
you're
whoever
right on
sells,
one.
we won't
You're right,
have ill intent.
you're right on one count. We have to go talk to Karbo first, no matter what. But I'm just saying, I don't see why we would throw away a
I'm
great
in.
opportunity.
Love you.
love you too. Anyways, either way, Carbo's where? North of the Oracle? That's what we were told?
Right?
Alright. Why don't we head over there now? In the meantime, keep a close look on that egg, because if it hatches, we're gonna have to, deal with it.
Alright. So as you guys turn to walk over, the door to the inn slams open, and who falls onto the floor is Tabletop Joe, puncture wounds in his left arm.
No!
He falls
Whoa.
onto the ground, and a man is at the door, sort of like, seems like he just kicked him down. Joe calls up to all of you. He goes, "Ah! Help! They killed Jim, lads! He's gone!"
Well,
I-
I'm gonna.
I immediately run over.
Yeah, I draw my axe and I
Yep.
help Joe to his feet. Shit.
It's gonna be initiative here. Or, we'll say they're
Oh,
here
you fucking,
instead.
you rat Dex bastard.
Tabletop Joe, he calls up. "If you lads save me, it's 100 silver for each of you."
Oh,
How do I make this smaller? Oh, there we go.
Damn, Byronton 21.
Yeah, well, Shizen still rolled better than me. Fucking Dex bastards.
Yeah, I'm dexed out my gourd, honestly.
Yeah, Dex off the mitter piece, brother.
Sucked off the dick. Licked on the balls.
Alright. Initiative.
Tabletop Joe.
Ah, yes. The Joe.
Sorry, it's got a roll initiative for everybody.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, not
bit
really.
muffly.
Yeah.
So, like, the only headphones I have are connected to my iPhone, and my iPhone died, and now I'm using my AirPods.
And it sounds awful.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably better off using your laptop mic.
Yeah.
Well, can't you just charge your iPhone?
Yeah, it's charging.
No, you gotta get a new one every time, dude.
Yeah.
Well, can't you just use the mic while it's charging?
No, you gotta get a new one every time. Like they don't charge. Like you gotta get a new phone.
Here, come goblin.
Could you guys roll initiative again, and I'll give you your rolls individually? It didn't work for some reason.
Okay.
How much health do I have? Fucking 10? What level
Yeah.
are we?
One. Yeah, Dan rolled really well again.
That's what
Nice.
happens when you cheat.
Oh,
Alright, you get your
Oh.
original one.
Well, the
Okay, I
duality.
need you
of...
to roll again. Segment didn't go through.
Damn, homie.
Make sure you selected your token, Glusk.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. Yeah, that is the issue.
Yep.
I thought because in the other one, in
And then, Ashley, I'll need you to do it too, or do you need me to do it?
in 5e, it won't even let you roll if you don't have your token selected.
Right.
So, the classic blunder.
Ashley, can you roll initiative again, or do you need me to do it?
I would say just do it for her. She's probably charging shit.
Fair enough.
If I had to guess. If and I had to guess.
Be charging.
Charge their phone.
Oh, she never did it. Alright, cool. Alright, fellas, it's Shizen's turn. You see Tabletop Joe fall to the ground, and in the end there, you see a man standing over his wounded body.
Alright, well, I sprint right over and I swing. Try to strike the man on his side
Alright.
with a good ol'.
Nice.
Another 19, 19, 18. Dan's last.
Yeah. The fuck?
It's almost my birthday.
It's a good thing he missed so much earlier. He could have actually just fucking killed Aldrich.
You slice down. Oh wait, actually, you could do your unsheath thing.
I could do the YouTube.
Yeah, because if you haven't if you just see this happen as you draw your sword, it'd probably be your first strike. Like you didn't have it out beforehand. I'd say like for the first attack, I'd say for the first round of combat you can always do it, and then you'd have to say explicitly that you put your sword away otherwise.
Okay.
Wow. That guy's dead.
Holy shit.
No
Are you... So you don't have the strength mod added on Jujutsu Strike right now, I don't think. Sorry, I just want to make sure we get this right. Where's it at? There he is.
Was this better?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it should be 1d10 plus 3, see that? Right?
Is it strength or plus 3?
Yeah, because I think you still add the strength mod to it.
Okay, so the strength of two-handed then. So just that.
I guess it requires you to challenge him, but it's up to you if you want to do that, because...
Would it be two-handed if you're unsheathing it? Seems impossible.
Yeah, I guess that would be just one regular strike. Yeah, I will challenge him and do that.
Alright.
Don't worry, Joe.
So we'll take the... Add a plus 3 to that 12 there, because that's the strength mod. So it'd be 15 damage.
24 damage. In one swing.
Just 15.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I thought he added both.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
that.
no, no,
I
no,
just
no.
I just didn't realize I could use the second one, so I used the first.
Yeah, so you get negative 4 AC till your next turn. Is kind of the whole thing, I guess.
Yep, I accept that.
So you put yourself into a large strike as you like extend forward, slicing upwards from your sheath, and then as this guy steps out to sort of intimidate Tabletop Joe, you just nick him right in the neck, and it looks like he's bleeding out profusely, slumped against the door. He has 2 health.
Hell's. Oh shit. Hell's Shizen.
Stop it. Oh fuck. This guy is like clutching the bloody wound on his neck, trying to stifle it. His sword falls to the ground with a clatter. One of the other bounty hunters rushes out, and he's going to attempt to shove you back, Shizen. What's your CMD?
CMD is 18.
18, alright. He rolled a 12. He tries to shove you back, and you just keep him at bay with your sword. Not able to really quite get to you. And he's gonna take a 5-foot step then this way to get behind cover. Your turn, Byronton.
I'm gonna rush over, and just retch Tabletop Joe to his legs and try to just like put him back here. Oh, is that a staircase?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a map.
And just like, and then just raise my step in front of him and raise my shield. I guess I can't step in front of him, but just where I am, like raise my shield and just yell to the guardsmen.
If you want to drag him back 5 feet and then step where he was, I'd allow that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you could definitely use your turn to do that.
I'll do that, and then I'm just gonna raise my shield like in the door and say, "What is the meaning of this?"
All right, Vor, it's your turn. They'll respond on their turn.
Okay.
Well, you can really see now with the... You can kind of see this guy slumped out. You can see the blood on the floor, but mostly you just see Shizen and Byronton in the doorway, and Tabletop Joe now just helped to his feet.
I don't know if I really want to go up and crowd everyone. Can I get close enough to try and cast sleep?
I think you're already within range.
You can also ready an action where, like, if any of them come out of the inn, you can cast something. You can like hold that action till next turn, and it's also
Yeah.
it also like like yeah.
So I can like hold the action like lullaby if I wanted to cast that next turn if someone like came out.
Yeah, you just have to specify what conditions like trigger you casting the spell. So you can say when someone like comes into your view from the inn, you'd cast it.
Could I say like if I see someone trying to attack like Shizen, I cast
Yeah,
sleep?
of course. Alright,
Okay,
so you'll
that-
cast sleep on anyone who tries to attack your allies.
Yeah.
This bounty hunter here on the ground, his turn, he tries to answer your question by Renton, but all he can do is just sort of squawk out like bloody gurgles. And then you watch as he just dies.
Oh my god, I just looked to Shizen like a bit much.
If you say so, it's his own fault he was weak.
Stelios.
I just turned back towards the door.
Jesus. Or oh dear.
This guy. How much gold this pirate offering you, chum? Afraid it ain't gonna be enough. And he like puts all of his weight into the two-handing his sword and tries to swing it at you.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see here. What's your AC?
16.
Oh, you're good. Easily deflected by your shield. It was a slow and lazy strike. That's his turn. Tabletop Joe now on his feet. He just like slips away here, runs back over. He like sort of runs over to the side of the building here and just starts Aldrich and tight as you can see, sort of just starts bandaging his wounds. It's mostly on his left arm. It seems like he was struck a couple times by a couple blades, but managed to evade any like worse blows than that. And he sort of takes a bandage out from a pack on his person, and then bites part of it off, and then starts sort of wrapping it around his left arm. It's your turn then, Sigmund.
So I don't remember if Ashley or what you said. Are there any windows in this building?
Actually, if there's a staircase, yeah, we'll say there's a. That would make sense for there to be one on the front of the building, and this is the front.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, just kind of would make sense for it to be a windowless building, but I should have labeled them. I will do that next time. So I'd say there's a window right here. You can sort of see through there.
Awesome. So I'm gonna walk.
It is glass.
Each square is, yeah, each square is how many?
5 feet.
5 feet. So I could do one. I could get here with 20, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, can I reach it? The real question is this gonna be 2 actions? To smash the glass and lob a bomb in?
I think it depends on. I'll allow you to make one action to try to break the window. Just depend on how high you roll an attack.
That makes sense to me.
So you sort of try to elbow it to like break the window.
Guys, I don't know if we want to fucking bomb a tavern and
It's
kill all
not-
these guys. Like,
It's a small controlled blast. It's nothing crazy.
Alright, so make an attack roll. Just say melee on your page, and then it'll just be you elbowing the window.
can he even reach the
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, here we go. I step on a crate that's sitting outside.
you try to reach up the window, and your elbow just slams the wooden frame.
Ah! Sigmund getting funny boned in the middle of God.
Oh, yeah, that's it then. I think that is pretty ostensibly the only. I mean, yeah, I don't think you could reliably shoot a crossbow through the glass either.
Guys?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wouldn't go exactly where you.
No, it would be point. I mean, I guess it would have been a fuck. Stupid.
Guys!
That's 2 actions though. Yeah, that's my turn. Then I'll end it there.
What's up, Jacob? Oh my god, I just rolled.
Actually, can I like ready my crossbow at the door then?
Yeah, someone
I'm
comes
just
out.
ducked under the window anyway now.
It'll be hard to hit with Shizen and Byronton in the way, but you could still do that.
Yeah, it's worth. Who knows if they get like tackled out.
So I just step back. Boom. Thing hits the wall next to me.
All
Yeah, it's
right.
my turn. God damn it.
Oops. Sorry. I was trying to
Get
get rid of
those,
that.
Get those ones out of the way.
Yeah.
You are broken glass falls all over you. Sigmund for 1 point of non-lethal piercing damage. As the other bounty hunter seems to have just like smashed the glass window right in front of you. His large sword now like hitting the ground as he rested the weight on the ground again. And it seems like he's gonna on his next turn he's gonna try to attack you again or grab you or something. But you see him very clearly now as you're looking up with a large man with a large sword. Broken glass falling all around your feet. It's your turn, Aldrich.
This isn't an entrance right here, this staircase, right?
No.
This is the only entrance?
Yeah, just that front door there. Not a
Got
perfect
it.
map, but
Okay. Shit, I don't even remember. What's my moves? What's my move speed?
Are there
I think it's
townsfolk around,
configuration.
by the way? Like,
Oh, it's 50? Damn.
yeah. People are seeing this. It's approaching the
Wait,
evening.
what?
It's not like the height of.
There's no way that's
There's
right.
no
right?
way you have 50 movement.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
I
there's
thought
definitely no
that-
way.
You have don't you wear heavy armor? You should be halved.
No.
yeah, I know mine's like 15.
What kind of armor do you wear?
I'm wearing...
Titus is wearing scale mail, and that reduces him a lot.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah, like,
under
my
the
speed's
heavy
15.
armor,
I have chainmail.
I think that's heavy armor. So your
Yeah.
whatever your movement is halved.
Alright, so I have 25. Oh no, okay. It's under 35. Is my speed.
Oh no, it's medium armor. So I don't know what.
The chart says 35, so I'm gonna do that.
For chainmail?
It says it's what it says. It's what it says in my notes.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And
Oh, okay. Dwarves have a base speed of 20 feet, but their speed is never modified by armor or encumbrance.
What?
Diggity dog.
Yeah, that's part of their
20 feet?
racials. 20 feet, yeah.
Huh? That's cool.
Yeah. So even if you wear heavy armor, you will have 20 feet of movement as a dwarf. Pretty cool.
Oh, where do I have 35 from? That's weird.
Yeah, who knows?
Alright, well, in that case, I will reach out and grab Sigmund by his small, tiny little shoulder. And I'll say, "Show no fear, lad!" And cast
Throws him through the window.
guidance.
Alright.
Through the window.
You channel the will of Lolier through your holy symbol, whatever mithril trinket you carry, and oops, I don't know why I hit that.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it said warpiest at first.
And Sid, when you feel the some strange energy sort of flow through you, you're really focused right now in this moment, as you feel Aldrich's dwarven hand on your shoulder. Is that your turn?
I
Alright, Titus, your turn.
So it says my walk speed is 15, run speed 60. Can I get next to him?
You can, you can use your turn to run over to him for sure. It's like a dash.
Okay, I'm gonna dash over to him, and as I get there, just be like, "What's going on?" And that's my turn.
Alright, she's on your turn. There's another man standing over the one who you killed. Byronton is by your side.
Non-lethal, Shizen. We don't know who these people are.
I doubt they'll show us the same courtesy of non-lethal.
Dan, have you ever played a character that's not evil?
This character's not evil at all. I just think that
Okay.
Tabletop Joe gets thrown out the tavern.
That sounds like something that someone evil would say.
You, as he raises his arm, you slice him right in the underarm, sort of like in the fleshy part of his bicep, and you watch as it cuts right through the chain armor on his arm, and he drops the sword to the ground as like you see to a ruptured tendon. He's very wounded.
Is that better?
No, Joe is safe. We should just leave.
Alright. The other one's turn. He's going to grab this one out of the way. Do you use an attack of opportunity, Shizen or Byronton?
I do not.
You. Alright. You go ahead and attack them. You narrowly miss as you see a hand grab the figure, yank him back with full weight, and then you hear a thud as if he was just thrown to the side. But he was gotten out of harm's way before you reached him, as the wind just like swiftly with the air of the blade. That's his turn. Your turn, Byronton.
I just make sure I'm using this right. I am going to total defense this turn. So just take +4 to my AC and just back up 5 feet.
Is that a class thing, or is that something anyone can do?
That's the combat thing.
So I can do that?
Uh-huh. You get a +4 dodge bonus to your AC for 1 round.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
would not be attacked. It's a.
Actually, I'll stay in the doorway, but I'm gonna be like, run! Everybody get out of here! Joe's safe!
Alright, and Vor, your spell is about to fizzle as you've been holding it this whole time, so before your turn, you can cast it if you'd like to, on one of the ones you can see here. It had to be one of these 3 who are inside. If you took a 5-foot step down here, you'd be able to see them through the window.
I guess I might as well cast it. Yeah. I guess I'll cast it on the guy
Yeah,
in
you
the
may as
window.
well.
Yeah.
Alright, as you see him standing above Sigmund, just having broken the glass with his blade, you cast Sleep. And what's your DC? Do you know? Oh, 14, hell yeah. Okay.
Oh, Maria.
Nat 20. He shakes it off, and then it's your turn.
Oh, I have a whole turn now. Okay, so, I guess I go up all next to everyone as far as I can go. Let's see.
People with ADHD.
What? Sorry.
I moved 30
You
feet
over
there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha what you see from there. As you run over, you see Sigmund like beneath, standing over the broken glass. You run past Aldrich, and you pretty much running past the window and now in the doorway. You see glimpses of 3 more men inside, but you can really only see this one, and even then, it's a bit hard to see him with Shizen standing tall right there.
I guess I just want to say to everyone what's the plan? What are we doing?
Well,
And also, I can ready another spell or no?
You can well yeah you can use your action for sure. You just use you've just been moving so far.
I feel like I can't really do anything without seeing them. I guess I can try to make the guy fall asleep again. I don't really want.
You can save your spell slot if you think you'll use it better later. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want. If I moved, I guess I can't do the defense thing.
No, that's just an action.
Okay, I want to do total defense. I saw him do it, and I was like, "He's ready. I have to be."
I
ready.
hold up this shield, and she like.
I can do that
too.
Yeah, I got your back. We're not running.
No, I looked back like I just told everyone to run.
Oh well, I didn't hear that. I just got here.
Yeah, I yelled, "Everybody get out of here! Joe is safe."
I'm hard of
All
hearing.
right. She's like, "What'd you say?" All right. You hear you hear like sort of mumbling, whispering from inside the building of like the one who's wounded, sort of moaning and talking to the other one who pulled him aside. And yeah, his sword is still on the ground there. You can see him inside Renton. Shizen you can't, but you see he's pretty much just trying to deal with his arm being like ruptured.
Joe, we gotta get out of here.
He looks up at you, Titus. He's like, "I'm fine, lad, I'm fine, but I can't say the same about Jim. You know how long I knew that feller? Going on 8 years.
Do you know
That's a
them?
long time. These Cantankerous Jim, I do. I don't know any of these fucks.
We gotta go, Joe.
You goddamn right. Hey, get your friends. We'll get out of here. I know a spot we can hang out."
I like poke my head out like, come on! Like I shout to you guys. And then on my turn, I will lead the way.
All right. Sigmund, your turn.
Well, I don't know.
You're looking up at this tall man with a sword, and he seems like he's looking over his shoulder occasionally over to the one who's wounded behind him. But he's definitely seems like he's willing to draw some blood right here.
Okay, well, maybe I'll just lob a little bomb in. As a treat.
Tossing
grenade in a tab.
Alright.
Just a little bit of in terrorism.
You'll be able to make an attack of opportunity because you're within 5 feet, so you could take a 5-foot step back.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Am I close enough that I could block that, possibly, or no? I wouldn't be paying attention. Probably I'd be paying attention.
Yeah,
to the
your
door,
back's
right?
turned right now.
Yeah.
And you're sort of, yeah.
Okay, so I make a, let's see. Ranged attack, is that the deal? Splash weapon is a ranged weapon that breaks on impact.
Yeah, so do
And
range attack then.
Yeah, and I'm obviously aiming for the guy in the doorway. Or the window.
Gotcha.
How does that shit work? Do you have to hit his AC still?
I think to get it through a window, you have to roll an attack against what the AC of like the frame is, and it wouldn't be very hard because it's a big window, so that's good enough. And then roll a 1d. This is gonna be funny. Roll a 1d5. Doesn't make sense, but you can do it. Basically, 1, 2, 3, 4 clockwise will decide what square it's in. If it's a 5, it'll be right in the middle. So you might get Shizen with this if you land it there.
So it didn't hit the guy, it didn't hit him though.
It got through the window. You roll me
Yeah,
1d5
gotcha.
and we'll find out where it went.
Yeah, because that's like a different, like if you're doing ranged
I don't know about
weapons
this 1d5 thing.
Just type in
slash roll 1d5.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there you go. Oh, wait, fuck.
So it's directly in the doorway. All right.
Oh, no, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
No.
5
So
was the
it's-
good one, but that was Tabletop Joe.
Luckily, there's a wall right there, so it will not hit Shizen, but it will hit the other 3. So does a 1d6 for damage?
I think so. I kind of can't find that. I was like looking at
I think it was 1d6
yeah, it's
last
my
time. It was like gnomish
yeah.
fire. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a firework.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not bad.
All right. You hear some gasps and moans, screams as like flame seems to you guys hear like a mini explosion, similar to the one you heard in the upstairs in the tavern earlier in the day. Except this one is now you see the fire is much like the one Sigmund threw last night in the Sahagween cave. You see like a light orange, ambery sort of haze from inside the building, and like I said, the exclamations of the people who are struck by it. They'll take 4 damage.
Yes, it is 1d6 confirmed. By the way, I figured out they put it in my fucking chart, like my tape, like level table, like when I get like discoveries.
Yeah, it's like a monk.
Yeah, I didn't
Unarmed. Yeah.
Byronton, you see this wounded one, the guy who was already on the ground, clutching his arm. He rolls over now, like wincing. You hear him exhale with very much fatigue and pain. You imagine he's like on the edge of passing out right now. He's not looking too good.
I'm on the front lines, just watching you guys murk these motherfuckers.
Alright, this guy's not going to leave the window here, but he's still going to step out as far as he can and take an attack. It'll have a penalty because it's slicing around the window here, around the frame. So he'll make an attack. Your AC is high as fuck, Shizen.
What is it?
Bro. 19.
How do you have a higher AC than the cleric?
Dex is the most broken stat in this fucking game. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
And that's also before considering it doesn't give like the damage like it does in 5e. Funny. He rolled a 20 though. That's crazy. 16
Wow.
plus 4. Shizen, you feel the blade puncture. You get right underneath the shoulder pad of your armor, and you feel this touch of iron on your skin. And it's a bit deeper than you'd like. It's a pretty hefty gash. It deals 7 damage to you.
Dude, we haven't rested since that goblin combat, I don't think, right? So
No.
I'm still only at 8 health. Luckily, I don't have to worry about spell slots or anything like some of us.
Aldrich, it's
That
your
would
turn.
suck.
As you just watch this human draw blood from Shizen.
Shame. Okay, what the fuck can I do? Hmm.
Oh fuck yes! I
Oh
can
god,
feel.
the dragon.
I can
Well,
see
well,
lights.
well. Look who it is.
Oh no!
The scum. The rat. That's a new character. That could be here if you pay for the DLC, $2.99.
If you want to unlock bonus NPCs, consider donating to our Patreon. Quincy, would you like Quincy Jones in the Pathfinder
Oh
campaign?
no!
How about
Oh my
Oscar?
god.
You donate $3.99 in the next
What up?
episode. He'll make an
How about
How
appearance.
about
man-
our legacy NPCs?
Do you
Can
want
I?
the Mancini brothers in Pathfinder?
So I can move through
The Life Force
where-
Pizza!
where
Right.
That'd be double terrain, and then I would, yeah, you'd be able to move 20 feet to get past by Renton if you want to.
Alright, cool.
It would, I would, unless he's trying to not allow you to, then I'd say it's athletics between you two.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I told everybody to run, and I'm trying to just hold the door.
Yeah, then
Oh,
actually
Lord.
runs over, then gets
And
fucked.
now,
up.
now fucking this guy's running over. Like,
Well, you should have learned
see
today
this-
that we don't listen to you.
You just see this fucking dwarf running towards you.
Out of the way, elf! And then I will attempt to pass through. You're not getting all the action, man.
I haven't done that.
Neither have I. Damn it.
What are we rolling here?
What's happening?
There's no acrobatic.
Athletic.
Oh, there's no
Well, I guess he's trying to
athletics.
shove you, so it's his CMB versus your CMD, right?
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
does not simply
Alright.
shove the cum goblin.
So roll your CMB.
Roll
Aldrich.
CMB, bitch. Yeah.
What's yours?
Nine.
Tim? What's your?
15.
Ah, you lower your shoulder and you find yourself running into Byronton's shield.
Gah!
He carries rather silently before you.
Yeah!
Run!
No!
Why not?
I want to fight, damn you!
We don't even know who these people are or why they're attacking Tabletop Joe.
Even better.
So I like to picture like I'm witnessing this, right?
Yeah,
Like-
you've been ready to go for like 10 seconds, and then you just
So-
keep watching as they're still over there.
I just like mouth open, just like what the fuck? I like go to my trinket, right? And I cast
Okay.
it. Wait, let me double check this is the right one. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, so everyone heals 1d6 plus 1, so everyone is healed by 3. So I like do the trinket. I turn to Joe. I was like, Joe, we gotta go. I don't know. Joe, lead the way. I'll cover you from behind. And
Alright.
when Joe starts running, I will use the rest of my movement speed to follow him.
I would like to point out that this will heal all of the bad guys too.
He has
No,
a feat where he does.
so I have a feat
Oh,
where I
really?
choose.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
it's focus channeling or whatever it's called.
So anyone who is damaged in the party, please add 3 to your health. And
Fuck
yeah.
yes, that's
Alright.
so dope.
Whoop, whoop. Thank
yeah.
you.
So you grab your amulet, your holy symbol, and you invoke the power of Tarostus through it, and you all feel yourself be healed by a divine light if you're injured. Is that your turn?
Yep, and then I use if Joe starts to run away, I use the rest of my movement speed to follow him. But as of right now, I'm just kind of
yeah,
looking
I'll
out
allow
for him.
that.
And that's my
Yeah.
turn.
I'll allow that for sure. Your turn then, Shizen. The bleeding has stopped thanks to the strange divine magic of the halfling cleric, but you're still feeling a little roughed up, and the one who struck you is still standing within the window frame.
Well, well, you all
Well,
should probably get the fuck out of here. And you, I swing at him one more time. The guy in the window, or I swing at the guy in the window one time, I should say.
You're attacking him, alright? Oh,
oh
my god.
no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She did it.
You literally just sliced like the top of his head clean off, like through the brain. Not the entire
Jesus.
head, but just like a section through the temple,
Oh my god!
like butter. The sword falls to the ground, the body slumps over.
Guys, I look around at because this is like there's people around, right?
Yeah, these are just random fucking guys. Like, this is not okay to bomb and kill them. Like,
Oh, I didn't. It's just like imagine if an oil lamp fell on you. That's it wasn't like a bomb. I'm not like a fucking terrorist.
Oh, it's like throwing a coffee in someone's face and being like, "Oh, it's not a bomb." It's
It was like a Molotov cocktail. It was not a bomb.
Yeah, I think throwing the bomb and then running away would be a good thing.
Like the Green Goblin.
Guys, the guards are gonna come soon.
Right now. Keep in mind, none of you guys are humans, so it's you guys being unaware of or not really giving a shit here kind of makes sense, except for Titus and Byronton, who are very well acclimated.
That's why I'm not even involved. I'm just like over here.
Look, he injured me first. I didn't even hurt him first that time. You can't entirely blame me for self-defense. Although
This you hear a scream from this bounty hunter, and he makes a split second of eye contact with you, Byronton, with terrified eyes, and he backs up. His head then turned to the corpse next to him. Your turn.
No, Matt,
yeah,
go
I'm
on, keep
just-
going. Make him do a sad speech about how that's his best friend. Keep going, Matt.
I'm gonna look to
The old
after saying everybody run, turning around and seeing you two behind me and just watching Shizen cut a fucking dude's head off. I'm just gonna lower my shield and say, "Fine, you don't want to listen. You deal with this. Kill all the innocents you want. And I'm gonna just run to Titus.
Alright.
I feel that innocent is
Yeah,
a bit much.
I would mumble. It's my turn now, right?
It is your turn.
Okay,
You
I
can respond
mumble
to
under
Byron
my
to
breath
whatever.
that innocent is a bit much, but I want to run away too, so I follow them.
Alright. Bounty Hunter here is writhing on the ground with second degree burns and an arm that's fucking ruptured tendon. Tabletop Joe sort of peeks around the corner. He's like, "Oi, the rest of you coming or what?"
To wait
I'm
for
like-
my turn, Table Joe.
I'm like,
Sig-
Joe, just go. Joe.
It's your guys' it's your guys' turns next. Sigmund and Aldrich, you guys can go ahead.
Yeah, if it's just us, are we just running, guys?
They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything.
Yeah,
They're
we're
staying in the
gonna
house.
run.
So.
We have to follow Joe because they'll get lost without us.
It's not my turn, Joe. I can't follow.
We're done with initiative, Justin. They're staying in the house.
I'll follow.
Are we at a
God
safe
damn it.
distance away?
Joe said he had a place.
We will move back to the map. Joe will lead you guys away. All right. Joe leads you through the streets of Dragon Lake. You look behind you and see several different eyes of bystanders and townspeople, merchants, and customers. All of them watching as you guys run away. A couple of them.
What are you looking at?
Sort of. Yeah, they run over. People run over to the tavern, and a couple of people run out of the tavern at this point, as the way is not blocked anymore, and it seems like the commotion's died down. And the last thing you guys see is you keep your pace up, moving through the wooded streets of the town into the wilderness as you approach the walls. Tabletop Joe leads you towards the beach.
Where's Cantankerous Jim?
Come on, lad!
He's dead.
Cantankerous Jim is dead.
They
That's
killed
why they
him.
were innocent.
Who were they?
They're not so friendly folk, kid. I'll explain later.
Joe, they seemed like bounty hunters.
Well, that's what they like to call themselves, but never mind that.
Why is there a bounty on your head?
Well, some folks are just a bit jealous of success, lad. Alright, and you guys make your way down the beach. You notice as the tide sort of comes and goes, there's a lot of different sort of shorelines that recede and otherwise up along the coast. Some of them have caves, coves, and other sort of environments you can enter. So you do see the direction you walked in last time towards the Fishman Cave, but Tabletop Joe keeps to the east this time a little bit more, and he leads you to another cove.
You guys
And this
really
cove
went
seems to be a
overboard.
bit more. This cove seems to be a bit more homey than the Fishman Cove. It has very light furnishings, like a couple sort of like torches, and it has a couple bedrolls, some boxes full of what you can assume to be provisions. One of them is open. That has a very simple sort of grainy substance in it, and it seems like this is one of these sea caves that's been appropriated for Tabletop Joe's residence.
I take it that we won't have to worry about the Sahagween down here.
Oh, no fishermen down here, lads. Don't worry about that. Anyways,
Least
I
of our
believe I owe
worries
all
now.
of you. I owe all of you a thank you. First off.
You owe us more than that.
He goes over to his stash of crates, and he takes a couple minutes to find a specific one. Reaches in, then he pulls out a pipe and loads it with some sort of brown herbs.
I'm not so sure my reputation and being able to freely walk the streets of Dragon's Wake was worth 100 silver. Thank you for that, Shizen.
How about you offer us a proper explanation, Joe?
Folk like making money in the rooms. It's that simple, really. some folks make a little bit more money than others, and other folks like to make money off of them making money. But sometimes they gotta kill them to do that. And sort of stammers as he and then lights his pipe with shaky hands.
I'm gonna sense motive. Oh,
Yeah, I would also like to sense motive.
Alright.
It's not very good.
It's not hard to remember what the Dragon like Oracle told you about Tabletop Joe. He was associated with the Pirates of the Flaming Coast, but in this situation, you can't really glean much more information. What you know already.
Do you know exactly who they were, Joe? A group?
Not exactly. No. There's. Don't think about it quite like that, lad. It's really, it's just like you folk get together, and because you work well together and you kill some goblins or whatever the fuck. Some folk like to go after people instead.
But what people would be paying someone to kill you?
Why is there a bounty on your head?
Well. Yeah, well, people are like to keep all these city folk, with their ships and all that, and everything, especially with the Empire in the West, and they like to keep track of their supplies. And Tabletop Joe and his kind.
I grab Joe by the shoulders and stare him directly in the eyes. I killed 2 fairly competent soldiers today for you, Joe. If you don't stop stammering and offer us a proper explanation, we're gonna have problems.
Alright, make an intimidate check.
Fucking shit. All the good rolls are gone.
Get your hands off me, knife here. I'll talk to you, alright? But you see, lads, I'm part of an organization called, well, they like to call us the Pirates of the Flaming Coast, but that's a bit of a colloquial thing. We don't really got a name. Anyways,
That's the Flaming Pirates of the Coast.
It's very simple, lad. There's a lot of industry to be had, both here in Dragon's Wake and the other human lands to the north. And you see, we like to do a bit of our own insertion into that economy, but in a way that benefits us a bit more aptly. You see, the Empire to the west has many untold spoils and treasures. You see, there's a strange culture there, and despite them liking to make everyone in the Heartlands believe that they are unified, there's quite a bit of struggle over there. And as such, many rare resources and say gold, which you've no undoubtedly heard of, as well as trinkets and weapons and all sorts of stuff washes ashore from their lands. And my people, we like to repurpose it and sell a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Just the stuff that washes ashore.
Nothing else?
Well, sometimes things are hard in the realms, and a lot of places aren't sort of things for a moment. It's in the sort of situation where if a settlement is going to get invaded by another settlement, say usually the Empire and the islands off the coast, then why not relieve them of some of their spoils and put it to good use over here? No.
Got it.
And put my axe at my side and put my shield back on my back and sit down.
Well,
I don't know what you want with me now. Clearly we're in this together now. Yes.
And besides, they saw these bounty hunters are not sanctioned, but there's no legal there's no legality to what they were doing. Lads. No one's going to enforce all that.
Joe,
Really,
think about how that looked.
hey, he
I
killed
sliced
Cantankerous
his
Jim.
head in half, Joe.
You're pretty good with that blade. I guess what they say about you type is true. That's besides the point, though. The point is, they killed Jim in cold blood. He had a mug in his hand when they cut him down.
So they have absolutely no connection to any guard or
There's
There's
no
no legal
government
issue?
affiliation whatsoever.
Dragon's Wake is more of a militia type deal, where there's no sanctioned guard or really it's those who are loyal to the council. There's the militia, those who are loyal to their communities here. There's a couple religious communities. There's a couple of refugee communities. Um, as far as who put this bounty on my head, lads, your guess is as good as mine.
All right. I put my hand on Shizen's shoulder. Sorry. It's just running into that sort of thing in the middle of a city. It's not always my first instinct to start chopping off heads.
Aye. Where does this put us?
Oh.
The whole egg situation. Are we still
We're
I still have it.
right?
I was hoping not to kill them, but I suppose I am better with this sword than I anticipated.
Renton looks into the camera.
We should get you a rubber weapon.
Rubber.
Wooden, okay, wooden.
The rubber exists.
I've trained for far
Well,
too
hold
long
on.
with this weapon. And you suggest a
I
staff?
think rubber is a really late thing, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
I only like the
wooden.
last.
I think
Wooden.
it
Yeah, like-
existed, but it wasn't used at all.
It's definitely like
50
20th
years.
century kind of shit.
I think it was how steel technically existed in the time period we're going for in the ancient era. They just didn't have the industry to like process it in a way where it made sense to use it. Yeah.
Tabletop Joe, now that we're in this together, so to speak, do you know anything more about Carbo? Were you holding back from us before?
Well, Tabletop Joe's not a liar, lass.
Yeah, but you would withhold information for more coin. That seems just like your type.
Well, that's exactly true, actually. But in this case, I suppose I do owe you all a bit. Like I said, not only a thank you, but whatever way I may help.
100 silver.
100 silver. That's for damn sure. One moment.
Just you point me in the direction of somewhere to repair my wounds.
Oh,
I,
well, help yourself to some of these bandages here, lad. I got plenty. And he reaches into a box and opens it up, and there's a lot of supplies here in this cave. You realize.
I'll go over and take the bandages and start patching them up. I'll also cast Cure Wounds on him.
Thank you, small lad.
No prob.
I just want to look at. So there is a heal skill. I kind of want to get into the whole thing here where it's like similar to hit dice with heal and 5e, where it's like if you guys aren't in the middle of combat, you can have time to like bandage up wounds outside of combat with like a short rest.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So in this case, instead of using magic, I'd say it probably makes more sense to just make a heal check on him.
Oh, okay.
And then depending on how complicated the wound is, and depending on how injured he is, the heal check would allow you to like roll a die to heal for. So the 17 and Shizen being 4 health from max, I'd say you could heal him to max.
Okay.
This is a simple cut on the arm. It's a pretty deep gash, but it was easy to disinfect and then bandage up.
That magic did the rest too. Stopping the blood, stopping the bleed.
Yeah, the magic stopped the bleeding earlier, and then you kind of just disinfected it and fixed it up. Yeah. All right, so she's in. Now you have a bandage over your arm, underneath your armor there. Tabletop Joe, at this point, he grabs a shovel, a dirty shovel, leaning sort of like on one of the cave walls, and he walks over to a far corner. You all keep your eye on him, and he starts digging. And after a few minutes, he pulls out a pouch, and then
Sorry about
throws it
that.
to you all and says, "Well, conveniently, this should have about 600 silver in it."
I take my. That's a 2, not a 1.
What time is it?
It's getting pretty close to nighttime, but it's still light outside. It's like that hour before twilight begins. But I guess there's no drinking contest then, eh, lads? Cantankerous Jim's, he's goddamn dead. Knew him for 8 years, I did.
What's your language?
Sorry, anyways.
So
Karbo the halfling, huh? Well...
We need to find
know.
him. It's urgent.
Well, I don't know where he lives. Not lying to you about that. What I do know is that he's from the City of Elements. He's from the halfling city-state to the east. He's an old fellow. That was why. I don't know much about him though. He likes to drink quite a bit, and he's a bit better with his hands than he'd have you believe. I saw him get into a bar fight one time, and he broke the fellow's nose in 3 seconds flat. Never seen anyone use his fists like that in all me days.
He's an elemental fist monk. Got it.
How long does it take to get to this town?
He lives here. He's in Dragon's Wake, but his town, the City of Elements, that's to the east about a week. Say, ain't that armor from there, lad? He looks over to Titus.
Sorry, what?
You're from the City of Elements, ain't you? I'd recognize a scale mill like that anywhere. I've sold probably half a dozen of them on the market by now.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm from
You're
Terrace.
from there? Do you know Carbo?
I don't know Carbo.
Oh, because all
Carbo's
halflings know each other, huh?
Carbo's a good bit older than this lad. Carbo's probably over 100. You can't be very old at all, huh?
I'm from Arcos.
Yeah, City of Elements.
Welcome. The City of Elements.
I say we head there straight away.
You guys want to leave Dragon's Wake before we get our paths read by the Oracle? That's
How much
most
silver
of
did
why
you
I've been
need?
hovering around here.
We've been here a day. I mean, we need to deal with the egg, first and foremost. And if we won't destroy it, we need to talk to someone who might know something about it.
Right, but you're suggesting going to another city.
I'm suggesting going to the one person who might know what we're dealing with here.
I understand that, but you're saying... Didn't you just say we should go to the City of Elements?
Yes, to speak to the one person who might know what we're dealing with here.
But Carbo's here, isn't he?
I mean, he lives here normally. You saw him today, didn't you?
Exactly.
We didn't see Carbo.
He was the halfling who was leaving the
did see him
Oracle
walking,
house.
okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Alright, I was misunderstanding.
that's alright. Happens.
But maybe someone there right now.
Doubling down. We should
Yes.
go.
Okay, take that back. I want to say we need to get to Carbo, though.
Right. But we still don't know where he is. Do you think there's a chance he might show up at this drinking competition tonight, Joe? If you're still up for it?
Let's
I don't know if I'm up for that.
Tavern to go back to.
Seems like all the more reason to drink.
Well, it all depends if my other friend gets into town tonight like he said he was going to be. His name's Young John Swift on his feet.
Which part is? Never mind. Oh boy. He's just gonna keep killing off random characters and adding more ridiculous titled characters.
Okay. Well, here's the
What's so
bright
ridiculous
side.
about that name, lad?
We
You don't
all
understand. You don't understand the sea folks' nicknames. We all got them for a reason. Yeah, what were you saying there?
we all have the money now for the reading. You know, save for the components, which not too sure what that is. But I mean, we have the extra 50 silver. Where if we needed to, might even be able to just grab it.
Well, before we get the reading done, we still have to help the Oracle to defeat some shadows that are haunting her mother.
To defeat shadows haunting her mother.
Right.
That's right.
And
Remember that.
Was the Oracle young or old?
She's hot. Yeah, she's young.
Okay. All right. That's what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
That she's hot?
Laughing.
No, I get that she's hot. I heard her hair's huge. But what does that mean, defeat shadows?
You know, I'm not too sure. I thought that maybe Aldrich would be more of a reliable sort of...
She doesn't have a beard, lad.
Well, that's hot then. Her hair is huge, right? Yeah, we established that. That was established moments ago.
I'm just nodding.
Big hair.
Joe, what do you know about fighting like shadow creatures? Is that something that you come across in your travels?
Oh, God, no! It's something you don't fucking do at all.
It sounds terrifying.
I feel like we're expecting a little too much out of Joe right now. I think he might just need a second to relax, to be honest.
Let me put it like this, lad. You swing your sword at a shadow or some sort of ghost, and your sword goes right through it. Can't do shit. Even one of these bad boys. And he holds up his like the obsidian teeth machete sort of thing. He goes, "This is a fine ass weapon. It's made in the lands to the west, and it's you can't get anything like it this side of the goddamn of the ocean. And this thing don't do shit. Trust me." I went. Me and Jim actually went into a tomb one time, and I came across a strange ghost spirit. It was the first time I ever seen anything like it, and the last time I swung my sword at it, and I went right through it like nothing, like butter, not in the good way. And
the Oracle said she would help us with that
as he's
part.
going on with that, I like pick up a candlestick and like walk over to the light, and you hear me be like, "Oh, like light magic, or like a holy way. That's how we have to beat them." Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, I mean, apparently you can cast magic. You fucking halfling shit.
Well, I'm a Trillstone. Of course I could cast magic.
Trillstone. Tabletop Joe.
Don't worry
makes a
about
lore
that.
check.
No. Anyways, we got some time. You know, I don't think we need to stay in a cave. Maybe we
Hey, what's
go.
up, Joe? His eyes light up and he goes, "Chiverstone? That's that fancy wine the halfling folk make."
Yeah, it is. Anyways, if we do, maybe we just figure something out. You know, we still gotta squash the egg or, you know, sell it before we see the Oracle. So we get that done.
We'll squash the egg when we see the Oracle.
He grabs he grabs a
Titus.
sort of piece of paper from one of his crates and a piece of charcoal or a coal as well, and he starts writing something out. He goes, "So, lad, how's say you and me set up a wine deal, huh?"
You all see me like, I make this face like I should not have said this in front of this guy. I'll tell you what, Joe. You let me get this all situated here, and I will get back to you on that.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh wait, what is it instead of persuasion?
Oh, sorry,
Bluff.
diplomacy. God damn.
Diplomacy. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's all right, kid. All right, but I'll be coming back for you, and that wine too.
You see me like shift my backpack a little bit further behind me. Sounds good, Joe.
All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna accomplish much else here, so we should probably just go ask around town for someone who can point us in the right direction of Carbo.
Yep.
Or else we can just start knocking on doors.
Yep.
Um,
Sounds like
Joe?
a plan.
Thank you for the 100 gold. Best of luck. I hope those two men don't continue to hunt you.
But I certainly hope not as well, lad. I might hide down here for a while. Don't be telling anyone about this little hideout. I imagine that's rather clear.
Okay. Are we gonna see you at the inn tonight, or?
I believe that might not be the best option. If young John Swift on his feet happens to get into town, he'll know to find me here, and we might roll up the two of us. But the second we hear hide or hair of any more of these bounty hunters, we'll be making swiftly on our own feet.
Okay. Well, then maybe we should just go back and see the Oracle tonight. See if we can hunt those shadows earlier. Alright. We'll see you, Joe.
Goodbye.
He begins to pull out an invention that Sigmund has used before as well, the sort of pair of tweezers with a magnifying glass, and he begins going to work on his toes.
So what? We got toes.
Alright. You guys make your way up the coast of the beach, out of the cove, and back towards the town itself. And twilight approaches ever more slowly, now seeming like it'll probably be dark within the hour.
Well, the Oracle said we needed to come back at night, correct? Night seems to be approaching.
Yeah, I think it all worked out.
I think we told her that we wait a day because we were gonna go to this drinking party tonight.
You did tell her that. Who knows if she's around? But yeah, you did say that. But you don't know if that's like a huge deal. So.
You think she's out partying while her mom is in danger? I think she'd want this dealt with promptly.
No, I'm just saying we have a day. If we want to figure out more about Carbo and not take this egg right back to her after she just told us to destroy it, then we have some time.
You're right. Our path might show her the egg, if we still have it.
Exactly. And we don't know everything there is to know about this, or why that halfling was preaching to a devil god in the first place.
Well, Shizen, you need your sword fixed, right? We can ask around the marketplace for Karbo?
No, my sword's okay.
So.
A little blood on it.
Someone said they needed their weapon repaired. Okay, I want to go around the marketplace and ask about Karbo. A place that I already know. Like, we talked to that, what are those called? Not horseshoe. Boomerang guy.
You think the boomerang guy would know where Carbo is?
Fuck that guy!
Said boomerang.
I tell you guys, I sold my sword back yesterday. You know what they took it for? They gave me almost like 3/10 of what I paid for it back. I swung the thing once!
You did agree that there was no return policy,
Yeah, I
remember?
think you're lucky that you got any refund. They explicitly said you even were like, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Why? I didn't know he was gonna sell me a sword like that. It just didn't work.
Had you ever swung a sword before?
Renton, I don't think that's the thing that we need to be thinking about right now. I think what needs to be considered is the craftsmanship on that sword just must not have been as immaculate as I was originally, thinking it would be. You know, I just
Renton
appraised
gives
it.
you a
wrong.
look as if he just like ate something very sour. Like,
Wait, I just appraised it wrong. You know, it was a bad sword. Don't give me that look. Come on. Stop.
okay. If no one else has any other ideas, I think that running over to the marketplace and asking around for Carbo is probably a good bet.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
needs to get paid
I-
somewhere.
What did they say then?
We're gonna keep the egg for now.
Oh, good.
Alright, well, Vor is gonna keep the egg.
Oh,
I just roll my eyes.
sorry that.
And I can
Oh,
keep it if you
mine.
want. It is kind of smelly. I don't know if your cat really likes hanging out with it in your bag.
My cat is on my shoulder, not in the bag with the egg anymore. Like, the cat's kind of mad, though, that it gave up its home. But yeah, I didn't want the cat in the bag. Yeah, okay. My
Cat's out of
cat
the bag.
had a
Let the cat
bandana
out of the
on,
bag.
and actually, I didn't say this at the time, but I took the bandana off my cat and I put it wrapped it up in there, and then I put it in my bag and shooed the cat out onto my shoulder.
Got it.
Okay, where do we start?
My eyes meet the boomerang man.
Let's see here for what checks this should be. I would say diplomacy. So instead of averaging for group rolls, I kind of want to do a thing where, like, I set the DC, I either tell you or I don't, and then we go by majority of successes or failures. Does that make sense?
Sure.
You majority. A majority of successes.
Yeah, like if 4 of you guys succeed versus 2 of you fail, then you guys would all succeed.
Not a good roll for me.
I'm a
Nat 20
diplomacy
Nat 20
beast!
would count as 2 successes, and Nat 1 would count as 2 failures.
I'll just be having like +6s to everything. The fuck?
Yo, not me. I'm diplomatic.
Am I the only one that diversified their portfolio?
Yes. My stats are kind of poopy, actually.
See, we're all
not poopy.
rolling.
They're decent.
We're all rolling diplomacy.
To symbolize all of you trying to communicate with the townsfolk about Carbo, the DC will be higher given everything that just happened in the square, but you guys rolled really well. So,
Can you roll it for me? I can't get my thing to open.
Sure.
I'm gonna refresh.
You were all move a little bit quickly for brevity's sake. Well, you guys were sort of accosted at first by a group of men in armor with weapons who seemed to be part of the on-duty militia at the moment, as well as other locals in the bar. About what happened. And it seems as though with your high diplomacy checks, it is generally accepted that they attacked first, and you guys, without knowing what was going on, attacked backwards.
Attacked backwards.
Yeah, sorry, I got so much going on. Sorry.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. So you guys, I guess the whole thing to take away here is that this town is more based on alliances of individual influential people, and not so much like the government and the people who aren't part of the government.
Gotcha. So the TikTok stars rule the land.
Yeah, Tabletop Joe is the TikTok star.
Hell yeah.
So
Yes.
bounty hunters, it does not seem the bounty hunters represented anybody particularly knowledgeable or useful, and if they did, they kept it a secret. But you guys are not, you guys are not in poor shape right now as far as being viewed in the town.
Where does
Definitely some
Pokemon
more-
fit into?
Some more eyes on you, as this was like a notable event and you guys took part in it. But you guys are already being viewed with a certain amount of scrutiny, being mostly non-humans at all and like half elves. So really, this you guys are at the same place where you were. You guys just have more of a name for yourself now.
Minority
And-
Report. That's what we're gonna call us.
Notoriety increase.
Minority Report.
Goddamn right.
So wait, did we figure out where Karbo is? Or
Yeah,
not?
I was getting there. First things first, I wanted to settle out how you guys would be talked to about everything that happened. And when asking about Carbo, again, only because of the high ass fucking rolls, you guys are able to learn from one of the bar regulars who is still at the scene of the assault. And he tells you that Carbo, he tells you exactly like the sort of street he lives on in the north of Dragon's Wake.
Sweet.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, it's I remember you guys. It's me, Roderick.
Oh, the guy with Soldier Sod.
How you feeling?
Soldier Suds. I'm just kicking me ass.
How much was that medicine again?
Well, the potion is absurdly cost because 500 silver because it heals your disease instantly. It requires some rare herbs, so I don't hate the industry.
Did I diagnose this disease last time I was here?
He said it was called Soldier Suds. He said it was 200
That's right.
silver for the disease to be removed by magic, and then 500 for the disease to be removed by potion. And other than that, it's pretty much just like rudimentary treatments, like make some garlic paste and put it on your armpit or something.
I'm almost there for you, Roderick. I almost have the funds to help you out.
Oh, you're a kind lad. Did you listen to my band Loaded Diaper?
It's one of my favorites, actually. I gotta say, your little brother's kind of a wimp, though.
I get it.
Sorry.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
How much do you need, Titus?
About
I whisper.
350 silver more for the 500, or 70 for the 200.
Well, aren't you magic? Could you fix it with the magic way, the cheaper way?
I could go to the temple and get myself looked at, but there's a bit more of a queue. It would be a few days before I could see myself cured.
So cure light wounds wouldn't fix him up.
No, you casted it last time, and he reprimanded you.
Oh yeah, that's right. He told me I was stupid or something. He's like, "How dare you?"
Well, I might be able to lend some money to the cause to help a man in need. But I don't know if we have time for this right this second.
Is it true that this elf killed 2 men in the tavern today?
Aye. It's a bit of a
Well, there's a bit
beastly one.
more to the story than that.
He tried to punch me twice in a row. Can you believe that?
Well, you were acting deranged.
We were protecting Tabletop Joe.
That's an unfair assertion.
This mercenary group had killed Cantankerous Jim and was attacking Tabletop Joe. Shizen stepped in and ended the fight.
The second.
I don't know
injured
about
me
Jim,
before
but-
I finished him.
Is that cantankerous? Does that tabletop fellow the performer of the inn at some nights?
Yes.
Occasionally.
What would anybody want with a bounty on a dancer?
Dancer?
It seems he has a little bit more to him than meets the eye.
Well, that is unsettling.
I'm gonna sense motive that question.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. This guy's sick.
I'm going to sense motive that question.
Dude, these rolls are hilarious tonight. Oh my god. Oh. He's definitely not ill-intentioned. He's not evil, it doesn't seem, but he is a little more delirious than most people would recognize as he talks. He's definitely, it seems like this disease might be affecting his mental state just as much as his physical state. Is what you gather.
Oh my
Roger,
god, I just rolled 2 nat ones on my die too. What the fuck?
when did you get sick? When did this start?
Oh well, it was my turn to serve in the militia in my last year of eligibility. You see, I'm 56. And when I was 55 in my last year, in the last season, it was a wet season. And, in the forest, it was the goblins, and, we had to make camp for 3 days in their wood as we pursued their chieftain. And I'm afraid I had some bad water from the well. It's been over a year now.
Well, I hope you stay healthy until I can get this medicine for you.
Hey, thanks, kid.
Thanks for letting me know about Carbo.
Hey, be careful around that one. He broke some fellow's nose with one punch one time in a bar fight.
Don't worry. My nose is pretty strong. And I turn and start walking away.
I'd like to inspect Titus's nose.
Okay.
Does it look as strong as he says it is?
You notice
seems like
there isn't a single nose hair out of place. It's a
pretty
pristine
strong.
nose.
I
Almost
take
like
note
it's been groomed.
he like brushes it every morning.
I take note of the nose hair and continue on my way.
Oh. he he sort of shuffles away.
Okay. that was Pimba. Okay, so, you want to go see Karbo?
As long as we're careful, lad. I already broke a man's nose in one punch.
Is there like a sausage stand or something nearby that we can grab food before we go? We gotta stay healthy, stay strong.
Are
the
sausages
stands-
really healthy?
The stands have closed at this time, not necessarily because of how late it is, but it seems like because of the commotion.
Okay. Fine. Let's go. My stomach grumbles.
I pull out some dried venison that I hunted a couple weeks ago, and I hand some to Titus.
I thank you. I said, this smells so good.
Salt cured it myself.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. And then we time skip over there.
Well, these on your 16 container. That's been on my desk for 2 weeks. Okay. It's still not.
Thank you.
Still not loud
Oh,
enough.
sexy wave. Who's
Yeah.
been on the sexy wave?
I just, it's my first time meeting the Oracle. I'm excited.
We're not going to.
Oh, you're going towards Carbo.
Yeah, it's my first time meeting Carbo. I'm excited.
You guys see a duck with a sword?
What?
Just kidding.
A
I just
duck
found that
with a
picture. I thought it was funny.
That is so funny. Holy shit.
So,
Really,
I
people are
found
really
you,
desperate to-
Shizen.
Some
Duck
people take the
warrior.
escapism aspect of D&D a bit too far with the whole animal races thing.
Yeah.
They're called furries.
It's just it gets
I
to
think-
the point where
I think even
they're
tiefling
feathers.
shit is the same deal.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it was so great. Like, yeah. Oh, wait,
I don't
I
know.
had something to say about all this. Oh, a duck villain is like definitely Jacob first campaign.
I was about to say, like, Duck Villain sounds fucking sick. That's iconic. A duck wielding a sword and a purple garb approaches you, and he says, Shizen, we have unsettled business.
Shizen.
Okay, I really have to pee. Like, no cap, I really gotta pee.
All right, do you mind if I DM for a bit?
Take us to the pit. Take us to the
Yeah,
end.
DM for the sexy mix.
Okay. So, Shizen. So, as we're approaching, looking for Karbo, we notice there is a nice stone bridge atop a flowing river. As we're going over it, you're stopped by a black shadow appearing coming from nowhere at an astonishing speed. As it lands, you see a purple garbed duck wielding a sword, and he looks up, looking Shizen directly in the eyes.
I draw my axe and shield as well, recognizing this duck. I bang my axe on my shield.
I say a prayer and kiss my trinket of Lolier before solemnly drawing my hammer, prepared to face the
You know
evil
him too,
before.
Shizen.
It's been a while. I never thought I'd see the likes of both of you together at once. He stands up, approaching forward, and you recognize him, both you, Renton, and Shizen, as Quark, the Knight of Lantar.
Coming to get your left hand back, huh, Quark?
Not only that, but there's some coin I'm still owed. Isn't that right, Shizen? He furrows his bill.
I raised my eyebrow. I owe no debts,
And then you hear a
especially to no outsider.
Outsider!
metallic, robotic voice.
I brought friends this time.
It is I, Megatron.
For you to call me an outsider,
Megatron.
he must be an outworlder.
So,
Bring
you
your-
want to play it that way, huh? And I throw my shield to the ground, beep, 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 and plug a number into the back of it.
So as you plug the number into the back of it, what seems to form out of your shield is this autonomous object looking like something that none of you would realize is a car, but us being beings of this world all recognize as a car. But because you're beings in this world, you would not recognize it as a car. But it is a car.
That a cum goblin?
Can I transform into a car?
Where's the Allspark, guys?
Put it into my chest, Sam.
The ache is the Allspark.
Sam, please. The scariest part, though, is that this whole time, without anything seeming correct or right, there was something else moving in the background. Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
I would like to transform into a tank.
15.
15. Oh no. Where's this fucking song? So here's the scary part, right? During all this, you notice up at the sky there's something falling. Fast. Super fast. Ridiculously fast. It lands. And you recognize it as the Omnitrix. It attaches to your wrist. And no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Attaches to your wrist, and before you know it, a number starts counting up. 1, 2,
2, 3,
4,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
9.
9.
I don't know anything about Ben 10.
It stops at 10. And a part of the thing raises up about 4 or 5 inches and starts blinking.
You notice Tide is Fortnite dancing, motioning for you to press it down.
Do you press the button down on your wrist?
Yeah, I press it.
Don't do it!
Too late, I pressed
All
it.
6 of the party members fall into this void state, falling through time and space until they eventually fall into each other. They fall into each other and morph to create one mega beast.
Do we have
Minority
six heads?
Maximus. With Byronton's right arm, Titus's left arm, Sigmund's right foot,
So we're short.
Shizen's left foot, Vor's head, and Aldrich's chest. This immense being
So you're
emerges.
home, aren't you? It's been a while. Vor,
You're Griffin.
how's it been traveling since you left? Have you missed me? You remember back all your deepest, darkest fears. You are frightened right now. That is the emotion you are feeling. It seems like something's approaching. Its
Guys,
figure
something's
morphs
coming.
from Sig to Tai to the one you fear most.
Shit, it's a cum goblin. I really don't like them.
It's a
And
cum
his
goblin.
name, I'm looking at it.
Not the cum goblin.
I want the cum. Give me the cum.
An image flashes into your periphery as you see men with half of their bodies missing crawling. Please save us, Vor.
The mind goblin can save us.
Why did you abandon us from the cum? The
cum
god.
Oh, it's the mind goblin!
Why?
The mind goblin.
We can fight now.
Is the mind goblin? Mind goblin these nuts.
Renton, no! Renton! No! What's happening to me? What? Hello, it is I am back.
Sears ever gonna come back?
I feel like
Oh, God, Megatron! God damn it.
Megatron, cum goblins, bend.
Now that we are here,
We became
it's
one.
time to falter.
Animal.
What happened?
Sit and enjoy a moment of pain.
Because now is the time to die.
It really sounds like Megatron too.
Yeah, that's a really good accent.
Vor, don't forget the lockbox.
I'm not supposed to open that.
The duck creature that you saw before, he now evaporated. Similar to Negatron. This whole time it was actually just Titus's imagination. And we join our heroes back as they approach a person atop a bridge with a flowing water.
Jam.
Okay, I got like we can play for like 30 more minutes if you guys want.
Okay. Over the town intercom, you
Let's
hear.
take back the DM. You got the DM roll now, Jacob. I'm gonna put it back into Titus's body.
Okay.
I gotta get that app, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So that when we're running
Okay.
near the pool, you can be like, "Hey, no running near the pool."
What's the big deal about that anyway? I never once slipped.
But you
If
could.
you do that, you can fucking die.
Attention people by the pool, please do not run.
You can die doing a lot more things than that.
Yeah, but this is easily
Well,
preventable if you just don't do the thing that they're
yeah.
asking you to do.
Also, it is worth mentioning that we do also take other
Hello?
measures towards some of those things you're talking about,
Like what?
like drunk
Sidewalk.
driving laws.
Okay, if you really.
What are we
Really
talking
think
about? Are we
drunk
talking about
driving-
running near the pool still?
Yeah, I think we
yeah,
are.
he's really. I don't know if he's gonna die on it, but he's on the hill right now.
Listen,
just-
if you believe
He started to
the law be
crawl.
unjust, it is your duty to break it.
It's not a law.
I drive drunk.
It's not a law to not run near the pool. It's a private institution's rules.
Yeah, well,
Well, that's a whole different aspect of the discussion. That's interesting.
last time I checked, it's a free country, and I don't gotta wear no COVID muzzle.
Welcome to the church of not running by the pool.
Justin's gonna try to. He's gonna try to get a diving board at his house pool when he's older, and then lose his
Justin
house
is that
insurance.
dude.
That'd be pretty sweet.
We'd all come visit.
Yeah, well, we could
Not you,
jackknife
but the pool.
off that bad boy.
My dad doesn't have a diving board at his pool because he gets audited like every year, and if the auditor comes and sees that you have a diving board, you can like lose your house insurance. Fucked up.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Can they do the same thing if you have a trampoline? Because that shit's probably more dangerous.
No.
Trampolines are hella unsafe.
Pools are just really well regulated.
Coming from the guy who runs at the pool, he won't
Yeah,
jump
what
on
the
a
hell, dude?
trampoline.
No, I'll jump on it. You can just get hurt pretty easily on 'em.
So as we're walking too, we notice a fat man burp. But it's okay. We just run past him. And we get to
All right,
Rambo's
cheers.
house.
Reel it in,
Rambo's house, and
cheers.
we knock on the door.
No, he doesn't stop talking.
I'm knocking on Rambo's door.
Nope.
We hear a scream.
Jacob,
We
just
we
keep
break
going
the door.
until he works up the guts to stop you.
I didn't try. Jacob, stop.
You haven't tried at all.
You haven't
You guys
tried at
don't
all.
understand. You guys talk a big game. You don't understand.
You're
What do you
trying to
mean?
talk
You just say shut up. That's all you gotta do. I'm done.
No, just keep talking over him. And then he'll stop eventually when he realizes that you're talking. It's easy. People do it all the time to me.
Okay. So you guys walk to Carbo's house. It's a naturey path. It leads to a simple, somewhat even more humble abode than the Oracle's. The Oracle had a very naturey enchanted grove, but Carbo's place seems to be a house, possibly even built by him, as it seems to be pretty old and built in the style of a lot of the halfling homes. Titus, you recognize it's even specifically in the style of the Arcos homes.
Mhm.
And it's a pretty simple house. It's small and it's a single story. The proportions seem to be somewhat in between halfling and human size. Like the door for taller folk, you'd have to sort of duck, but it isn't necessarily 3 feet tall. And it seems to be mostly empty at the moment. It is nighttime. At this point, by the time you get there, it is almost completely dark towards the latter section of twilight. And yet there are no lights on in the house.
Can I knock on the door?
And I'll stay behind and watch as he raps on the door.
After a few minutes, lights turn on, you see, in a section of the house after a few seconds. And after a couple minutes of waiting, you hear movement behind the door, and then seems to be a few locks. And then after a couple seconds of unlocking, the door swings open very softly. It sort of has like the chain thing where like it's pretty much just like a weight that's preventing it from opening all the way. Sorry, that was good.
Hi.
I'm trying to get some sleep here.
Sorry about that. You're Carbo, right?
He looks you up and down. Yeah, what of it?
We have something we need to show you.
He looks up at the elf. All right.
I think we have something more to ask him first.
How many of you
And
are
it's-
there?
There's a couple. I promise it won't take up too much of your time. If you would just allow us to come in to speak with you for a moment, it'd be appreciated. If not, I completely understand. But just a few minutes of your time, that's all that we ask.
Make a persuasion check or diplomacy. Fuck.
It's hard to get used to.
Right?
Ah.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Yeah, holy
There's
shit.
there's a reason he's so diplomatic too. Don't worry, there's a reason.
Because he's gay.
He's gay.
Because he paid attention in English class.
You hear someone flush. Is there someone?
Yeah. It's like, you can't do that.
Sorry.
Well, he looks you up and down a couple more times, and you sort of see as the sleepiness leaves his eyes, a sense of realization fills them, and he says, "What makes you think I should let one of you whippersnappers into my place, and one of those elves, both of those elves, even more than that?"
Oh, that's understandable. Could we just converse out here then? Is that fine?
Yeah, you get 5 minutes from me.
All right,
Goddamn
Renton.
kids are the reason why all this shit's happening, anyways.
Well, we can talk about that after.
Hello, my name is Bayer Renton. I'm a friend of everyone here, but we had left the oracles not but a few hours ago, and we saw you leaving there, and after we left, we were walking by who we now understand to be a friend of yours' farm. A halfling by the name of I looked to the party. Does anyone remember the halfling farmer guy's name?
Wasn't like Lebo from what you said earlier?
Lebo. Lebo, is that right, Sears?
I think
Lebo.
Lebo. He was acting very strange. He was throwing chickens around and screaming the name of some devil lord.
Don't say it!
He didn't seem very well. We restrained him, and we were just wondering if he's had any propensities to that sort of thing before. It was very worrisome.
Lebo. What? Lebo? As what?
He raises his voice, like the sleep, like totally leaving him now.
Like I said, he was screaming the name of some evil and acting very strange, throwing chickens and.
Where's Lebo? Where you said he had fallen?
I don't remember what happened to him. What did we do with him?
The bird came down and killed him, ripped out his throat, I think.
Oh. After he had shouted the name of this certain lord a few times,
3 to be exact.
a bird came down and, killed him.
Ripped his throat out, lad. But we're not here to bring you news about it. We're here to get to the bottom of what really going on here. So why don't you tell us anything you know about any foul dealings friend Lebo is into, huh?
Someone tell this dwarf to shut his trap before I do.
Eldritch.
Let us handle this, Eldritch.
No, I will not be spoken down to this. Not by some old crotchety fool who lives in the middle of nowhere.
Please, Titus, we haven't even...
Aldrich.
I look at Vor like, I'm being good.
So you're telling me, my friend Lebo is gone?
Aye.
That's right. He's dead. I'm sorry.
Was this something that... This has to have been out of the ordinary, right? This doesn't sound like something that he would just do. Do you know what would have provoked him or caused this?
Lebo never handled his drink as well as I did, but he was telling me he suspected his chickens doing up no good, and everyone knows Lebo's a bit crazy from time to time. That's Lebo for you.
We're not here to pass any judgment. I believe everybody is right to their sort of beliefs.
Lebo didn't believe in worship no damn demon himself. Lebo was a good halfling.
Okay.
How good?
He doesn't answer you.
So you think that this sort of behavior had to be caused by some exterior motive or source?
Are you saying he said the name of a dark lord? Is that it?
I look to Aldrich.
Not be speaking such things.
Say that again?
You best not be speaking such things.
I'm just... Maybe you can give a better background of what this thing is.
What was the specific name we used, Matt?
Ball.
The Lord of Murder.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Lord of...
The Lord of Murder.
Aye.
He's going to make a religion check to see if he knows.
Oh my god.
Why are you here again? You think I have something to do with this?
No, no one else seems to know too much about Carbo, and I was just curious if you might have any...
I'm Carbo.
I'm sorry, Lebo.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
No one seemed to know too much or be too close to Lebo, and everybody pointed us in your direction, and... Well, I was just curious if you had any background to why that sort of thing would happen. Do you,
People see halflings drink in the bars together, and sure, it's true Lebo and I were friends. Best of friends. But just because we're both old halflings and we like drinking together, I'm supposed to know every detail about them?
No, not necessarily. Just wanted to cover all our tracks.
Did you believe him when he talked about his chickens worshipping the Lord of Murder?
Exactly. He was a strange fellow.
Did you
Not
believe him?
necessarily. Not exactly.
Did you ever...
Who knows some magic affecting chickens, but I thought it'd be more likely to be the turning of the seasons and who knows? Strange elements in the air, tides of nature turning. but talk of demons is different.
You know many demons, Carbo.
Not many know. Only came face to face with a demon once in my life.
And what did it
But
look like?
except for the Starhogween, but they're everywhere by this point. Not worth mentioning.
The demon that you met, did it happen to be a reptile? Purple?
What? No.
Bit of a specific hypothetical there, Titus. Well, thank you for your time, Carbo.
I want to sense Carbo's motive.
Go ahead.
I don't trust him and his shady demeanor.
Yeah, I don't either, honestly.
We woke him up, though.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but it's like 8 p.m.
He's old.
That's fair.
I think he's acting relatively true to form. At least as far as I think is formal.
I just think showing him the egg might pique his interest.
With those
It's your
rolls,
egg, man.
With those rolls, it seems as though you cannot detect any sort of ulterior motives, shadiness.
I don't like your story, Carbo. I don't like your attitude.
Would you believe us
Not much of
about
anyone
this?
liked you, so it happens to even out.
And he shuts the door.
I
Well,
say,
That was a bust.
Yeah, I don't think he knew much.
I was about the only lead we had on Nebo.
I don't think showing him the egg would have done much good.
I agree.
Well, I kept it a secret.
If
Good
we
call.
can't find too much on Lebo and we don't know too much about this egg,
What if we camped out outside the farm, see if anyone came back?
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
Now
good
this guy
idea.
is using his fucking noggin, yeah.
you think someone will come looking for the egg?
Well, if it's an important egg, yeah, why wouldn't they be?
Either that, or come back to finish their ritual, or whatever the hell it was that they were doing.
But if they're as powerful as whatever's in this egg, perhaps we won't stand a chance if we bait them out. We can't even destroy the egg.
Well, we don't have to bait, we can just stake out, you know?
I could wait from a distance.
Just observe.
Yeah.
Do you think we should destroy the egg first? What if they kill us and take
No,
it?
no.
No.
Oh.
I mean, if we're dead, then who cares, right?
I can't
Maybe.
be, I mean, we
I
will be
care.
dead,
I
how
don't want
would
the
we
egg getting
care?
out there into the wrong hands.
I'd also prefer not to die. I'm not too concerned about where the egg goes, but
Let's
we
take
don't-
it out.
I think, somebody shows up there and looks like they might be able to kill us, then we won't do anything stupid. Maybe we could just follow them, see who it is.
I think it's worth a shot. We'll still go to the Oracle tomorrow night then.
Yeah.
All right.
Head to that
Let's do it.
farm.
Yeah, let's head to the farm.
Alright. So just to clarify, you guys are going to the farm where Lebo it was, where his chickens still are, and you're camping outside of it, like nearby or in his house?
Nearby,
Nearby.
outside of it.
If I didn't like reclose the door to his house and stuff, I'll do that.
Oh, he shut the door when he was leaving.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll say like somewhere in the woods outside, like nearby the farm, but in the opposite direction of the Oracle's house.
Yeah, away from the Oracle so she can't sense our eggness.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're staking it out, so to speak.
So I'll say whoever wants to make a survival check here, whoever's proficient, then well, I should be doing proficiency rolls more than everybody rolling. But whoever's proficient in survival, if they want to roll to find a spot, a good spot for camp, basically it'll just be to see how close you're able to find somewhere where you can remain low. All right.
Oopa.
The two of you together, there's sort of a... It's not so much a clearing as it is sort of shelter. It's kind of more like a large set of boulders that block you guys from view, and you guys are able to set some bedrolls behind there. And you think you could probably be at the farm in about a 15-minute walk. It's probably like just over a mile away.
Okay. I would with that survival check, can I set up a couple of rabbit traps?
Yeah, for sure. Instead of 2.
We walk over.
Okay, so you guys will make camp here for the night, and so it's about a mile away from the farm for you guys to remain like sort of inconspicuous. So basically just let me know if you guys are going to split up overnight or if you guys are all going to camp out here together overnight, and then we can start here next time based on that.
Yeah, I'm camping. I'm staying here.
Me too.
I be camping.
They do be camping. Anyone else?
I'm going where Sig goes. I don't know. He probably wants to go back to the inn.
Well, do I need to? I don't know. There's not.
It's really if you just want to stick with everybody else, or if you think something's going to happen overnight and you want to keep an eye on the farm. But you wouldn't be sleeping then if you'd be doing that, so.
I'd be willing to stay up.
Oh, okay. So you're saying... I thought you were saying we're like at an angle where we can watch the farm from camp. Is that not exactly true?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's the whole reason why we're camping.
Right, okay, gotcha.
It's like
if you guys have a campfire and it'll be a bit hard to remain sneaky.
Yeah, I would say we were gonna nix that for the night if that was if our
Okay.
plan was to like watch the farm.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's fine. Who?
You know what we're
You guys were
doing?
staying
Like,
together.
No, I understand now. I think I misunderstood a bit at first.
just want to see if anyone like shows up there to check on things or whatever.
Okay.
Kind of like how like when a serial killer kills somebody, they stay like at the spot where they got murdered because they
I
serial killers
understand.
usually come back,
Yeah.
which
Or
is
like
pretty fucking weird, right?
I understand. I just
well, yeah,
misunderstood.
they're
at first.
serial killers, buddy. They do a lot of weird shit, specifically murdering people for fun.
That's
Well,
because
that's
serial
not-
killers get
okay.
bored then, because they do too good of a job and they want to get caught.
The
Or if
for
someone
fun
chase 'em.
part is the scary thing.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, I was picturing a camp with a campfire for some reason, which is why I was thinking you guys would find somewhere further away. If you guys are just remaining low and sneaking on purpose, roll stealth checks in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
-8. Let's get it.
-3. Fuck. -8.
Yup.
Well, you could take your armor off for the night.
Well, yeah, but what if something happens?
Yeah.
Then he would lose what? Fucking 2 AC?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Life and death.
It could also be the difference between 8 stealth points.
No, I think his inability to adapt to the mission at hand is actually a character trait, and you need to respect that.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be sleeping in full armor.
Yeah, you put your little nightcap on and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Such a good bit for sleeping. Why did everybody ever think that that's what people actually sounded like? It's obviously
Alright.
just hilarious.
So there's a flat spot of land where, despite it being wooded, if you stand a bit outways from the camp, where you guys have your bedrolls, you can get a view of the farm. It's probably like a little less than quarter mile away.
Everyone, be super quiet.
You guys have a view of it. You guys could sneak up and probably be in his house itself in like 5 minutes, or maybe a little bit less even, if you guys were to sneak up on it should something happen. And anyone who's resting, you guys have to take shifts if you want to have people be watching it at all times. But really, it'll be
Yeah, do shifts.
12 hours of sleeping for everyone to get 8 hours of sleep if you guys do 3 watches. So really, just be who wants first watch, who wants second watch, who wants third watch, with 2 people on each watch.
I'll take first.
You
Oh
said-
wait, well I mean I guess yeah.
Also,
I'll
I was only have to meditate 4 hours. So.
Yeah, I'll take 2 watches then. I'll take the first 2.
I'll be on the second.
I'll be on the first then.
I'll go where the people put me. I mean, I don't.
So yeah, why don't Vor and Sig take the third one then, and then Shizen, you can just fucking do whatever because you're an elf.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can just I'll go in on the second one.
You go on the second one,
Yeah.
and then Vor can go. You can go on either the first or second one as well. Vor, first one to make more sense because they have 3 on second right now.
Well,
Yeah,
who's on the
let's go.
third one?
Sigmund and Vor,
Ah,
First and third.
and then okay. And then Shizen, you could also go on the third watch as well if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
Do your meditation. Alright. Okay, so we got the watches there in the chat. You guys are keeping an eye on the farm. I think that's a pretty perfect spot to pick up next time.
Hell yeah. Drank it up, drank it
I
up.
like that picture a lot of the old halfling guy.
he
Yeah,
does
that
look
is a good
very
picture.
cool.
Oh yeah, that is a good picture. Alright, so what did we do? Met up with Carbo, he was shocked about Lebo's death. Lebo.
We'll see you guys next time.
He shut the door on us because he was racist to Aldrich.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, I'm a halfling too, so it's not to me. It's got to be to him.
He doesn't like you because you're young. Like he saw your armor and like your age, and he was like, "Oh,
Scar tissue that I wish
he's from
you
the same city you
saw.
are, but he's old." Yeah.
I can't miss to know it.
As a
Oh.
prank, I get an
Also,
M80 and I throw it in his house.
I gotta go.
Shizen fucking went sicko mode in combat. That was
Yeah, you really
fucked
did.
up.
That was nuts.
I gotta go clean the house, or the wife will beat me. Catch you guys later tonight? Question
I
mark.
have laundry.
I like how we're all just fitting into our archetypes so well.
Or archetypes.